care about number what the check
Don't
say.
care about nothing but what the check say, dog.
Yeah. There's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk.
I'm trying to tell you.
But ain't spinning and walking that walk.
I'm trying to tell you.
5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Impact and make it gooey. When I terrorize like Stewie. Gun chest, 10 choppers. Take my chances with this Uzi. Lil' baby, she might lose me. Attitude, my fashion bougie. I'm attentive with this duty. Like my bitch is bad with booty. Hero Deo, get some Louis. True religion, little Gucci. Black and Asian like Karuchi. Teacup, she dress her Poochie. Keep a hammer, count this Moochie. Y'all be tripping off they coochie. DPs, I beat like Boosie. Chopsticks with this sushi. Real hot boy like Tunchi. Blood stains on my blue feet. Navy with my crew meet. Clean up crew be too neat. Pros be moving too deep. All my roads been too steep. Rode them like I'm too deep. Daily like the news week. Money hustle, new street. See and hate like who he. Solid rock come through me. Legend like I'm Bruce Lee. See these hoes, they group deep. Ruthless from that one street.
Rich,
when I
what's
want
up,
steak.
nigga?
Niggas want that update.
What's
My
going
bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Resume, I run up stats. 1,000 yards up in this flat. In the set, I'm like the draft. Taller standing like giraffes. I go stripes with a zebra. And I'm conscious when I lack. Goofy niggas, they be playing. Put your body on this mat. Give my youngin' half a stack. We just jugging through the math. Patriotic in my path. Hit the jail, we fuck the staff. I'm a gangster, but I rap. Now a Remy did the pap. Cause I really stand on business. Niggas acting like they that. Couple rookies with me ballin'. Bitches hit me, they be calling. They go Hefe, he be allin'. I just they let the dog in. I just ballin' this ball made. Like tears with this hard pain. I've been building a large name. Hit the streets with a guard game. I know niggas that charge fame when you get out your yard lane. Niggas talk like they 10-2 to the chopper chop 10-U. Who gon' chop and defend you when we kill all your friends too? Pull up in that Benz proof. Pull up in that Benz vroof. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in this Mac. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Shots up in that Mac. Y'all pump, we run it back. Ruthless from that one street. Ruthless when I won't.
What's going down? What's the deal, y'all? Let me check my microphone really quick. Make sure I got this shit on the right shit. I'm starting to learn how to use this shit now. Okay, they said speaker test. I don't know what the fuck that means, but the microphone is not what it's supposed to be on. Okay, we gonna do that like that. The speaker. Okay, we good with that. Everything straight over here. Hold on real quick, man. I got a new number. So since I got a new number, this my number for business on YouTube or business on social media. So you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to call in to the show, if y'all need an intro or outro, or if y'all want to get me for an interview, if y'all whatever y'all want to do, man, you know what I'm saying? This number right here is directly for that. It's directly for business. It's not for nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If you need me, if I can point you in a direction, you know what I'm saying? If there's anybody in my city you can't get in contact with and y'all want me to get in contact with them, because y'all probably want to do some business with them, you can still hit this line. Whatever you need, man, I'm here to help y'all, man. So y'all fuck with me. We gonna get it in for real though. Hey, what's up? Hey, shout out to everybody coming through, bro. I took the wrenches, bro, because I'm starting a different program, bro. And a lot of people that had wrenches, they didn't support the channel. Niggas don't even drop my cash apps or nothing in the chat. They don't do nothing for me on this motherfucker. And I ain't talking about none of y'all that's in the chats and shit. I'm really just talking about everybody. Wasn't nobody, you know what I'm saying, helping me with my channel. I was doing everything myself. So everybody you see with a wrench is like they support the channel. If they send cash apps or if they hit the like button, if they leaving comments and shit, they actually support the channel. They engage with the channel. So if I see y'all engaging with the channel, if I see y'all hitting that goddamn cash app, or you know what I'm saying, if I see, you know, just let me see y'all fucking with the channel and you can have that. But if I gotta work my channel by myself, everybody don't need no ranch over here. Excuse me. Excuse me. This about to be the first blunt of the day, man. First blunt of the day. We about to fire this shit. Excuse me. Hey, okay. Shout out to Monkey Man, what's the deal? Monkey Man, what's the deal? Mailman, what's going down? What's going down, man? Shout out to everybody coming through, rocking with a nigga and shit, man. We ain't on shit right now. We just got started, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come on this bitch and really flex these diamonds, dog. Cause you know, when you got the VVS's on, man, you don't tell you it make a lot of niggas mad. So I was like, man, you know what? Come on this bitch and flex these diamonds for a little bit. Piss a couple of niggas off. All right. Let's see what we gonna do here. We fuck with the new Mozzie, so I guess we'll play some of that blood shit. I ain't tripping with them bloods, nigga. I fuck with them bloods, nigga. Nigga, them blood niggas down there kept it real.
Prime
real
Day is here with great deals on whatever you get into
bloods, nigga.
Bust the move.
I actually got a lot of time with them bloods in the trap. You know what I'm telling you? Trapping nigga in them crack highs, this nigga with them bloods. Nigga, I'm talking about really nigga on the road with them bloods. I got a lot of time with them niggas, man. Salute to them real bloods out here though, man. Especially in H-Town, man. For real, them blood niggas out here in the H gonna get them some motherfucking money.
Right out, Joe.
Hey, we smoking on some of this.
The other cheek, I used to steal
I don't know, some dream shit. But we got some hash up in that bitch too.
Did nothing. Shut the party down with 38, but never hit nothing. I was crushing on Killer Code, but I ain't never hit nothing. Went to school with Killer Code, you forever miss brother. I was scared of twins. Zilla, that was really my nigga. Before he turned snitch, blood turned to salt of them skits. Lord Nisha in front of strip, had me licked in a bitch. Put me in the supercharger that I told you I flipped. He got a home passing rent, nigga supposed to resist. You ain't teach us how to fish, at least throw us some fish. Hey, Pop tell yarn up when he was on what I missed. But God had his hands on him, so I know he exists. Yeah, so I know he exists. God had his hands on him, so I know he exists.
Shit, I remember churching up just to get high. Man, we were buying American Eagle trying to get fly. Now it ain't nothing in this world, trouble left and I ain't get to say my goodbyes. Hey, step left and I ain't get to tell them goodbye. I was in my cell on my knee, but I just couldn't cry. It's just another bad dream for a good guy. They say the sun don't shine, and man, I wonder why. They say money worth way more than friends. Me, I'm sticking with my friend to the end. They say money worth way more than friends. Who gon' trade in the end? It depends. Hey, some niggas don't never make it up out the pen. Hey, some niggas they got a date, but some never ended. Hey, I was 23 and 1, now number one trending. I'd rather kick it with my son, I'm really not friendly. I can't take no more fake shit, but I gotta play the game, I had to learn patience. Everybody started change when the fame come, and when the fame come, then the chain come. And when you change up your income, everybody started to feel obligated. I know the rain gon' come, and I know the fame gon' come. Don't go changing, no.
I miss the way that it was. 10 Fab, in the rain selling drugs. Me and Wolfie and them scrapers on dubs. Started banging with snubs. They labeled loyalty on the face of the slums. That wasn't till I ended up facing me, son. Took the yeek from RC and gave the K to my buzz. You alive, I ain't raised. Lil Dallas and Nuzzy. Way block. Auntie Nita had a trap full of junkies. Mac a bitch with Zilla K. Yo, big homie a flunky. S5 when I was 20, put the Sadies on buttons.
Killer threw me triple burst, for they created the buttons. Ask Gutter, she gon' tell you made a way out of none. Fucker was so about who got the most skits
Frank
on the
White,
suckers.
what's
He
the
thought he had me
motherfucking
beat.
deal,
Yo,
G?
the part you
Salute,
fucked me up,
appreciate
yeah,
you
I
coming
had to
through
be.
this motherfucker,
Ain't never
man.
holler free stacks, cause he's a rat to me. I'm Tasha Lotta's little brother,
Damn, it
it's the
sound like
have with
I'm
me.
loud than a
And paint
motherfucker in
spillers,
these
say they
headphones.
grab a yee. Pebbles.
Anonymous in the motherfucking building. What's up, Anonymous, baby? What's going down with you? What you doing today? Hey, what's happening, baby? Hey, and it's on. We on. Hey, see, sometimes I gotta stop myself because you know what I'm saying. If I get to spitting some of this shit, you don't tell you niggas gonna be trying to steal my shit, or they gonna be trying to talk about come to the studio, come to the studio. Nigga, I'm selling verses right now. Nigga, I'm on some real shit right now. I'm selling verses right now. $500 verses right now, man. Come get you a 16 right now for 500, dog. Real talk. I'm doing $100 intros and outros, man. Interviews, man. Goddamn it, an hour interview, man. Goddamn it, we fuck it, nigga. 900, dog. Man, I don't know what the fuck I woke up on today. I just woke up on some hustler shit. I was like, fuck it. Let me get my little hustle on real quick. Do we have any believers? Do we have any believers? Oh yeah. Man, I woke up mad this morning, Anonymous. Yeah, I woke up mad than a motherfucker. Yeah, I took everybody's shit. Cause I'm like, damn, like still I be having to post my own cash app. Don't nobody drop my cash app. Don't nobody drop thing links or nothing in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody do nothing over here. So it's like people got power for nothing. So I'm like, nah, I gotta have my channel different. Like the motherfuckers with power is the motherfuckers that support my channel, engage with my channel, or just, you know what I'm saying?
Hello? Y'all can hear me? Why I can't hear you? I still can't hear.
Damn, that nigga couldn't hear me because I was talking on mute. My bad, blood. I was trying to tell you to refresh. Yeah, you couldn't hear me because I was talking on mute. Man, my bad, blood. I'm over here hiding a motherfucker. And I ain't even hit this bitch that many times. Yeah, my man, that's my fault, G. I say blood, pull back up. Yeah, I ain't even hit that bitch that many times. It's some good blood right here. It bitch got some of that hash in it though. I was like, yeah, that got some. So you say some hash, so that's gonna get me
Same old
higher.
phone?
Yeah, that's
Nah.
gonna get me higher.
Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
I want that.
This is not what we mean.
Hey, say blood. I'm about to
What's
play this one
poppin'?
track real quick. Let me go and get this out the way real quick. What's popping with you?
Nothing much, cuz. Hey, look out. Don't even worry about rapping, nigga. P Diddy just called me and say he got a no baby or a 360 deal we gonna sign.
Seven on the beat.
I see him popping that shit cat for real. Almost picked that brick up, told the gang, I wanna rap for real.
Hey, hey, let's
I
listen to
wanna
this
rap
song
cause
real
I'm in
quick
the
and then
trap
we can
for
get
real.
to it.
All of these
Real
boxes got
quick.
barcodes. This shit a
This
rap,
bitch go
this
off.
shit
I
packs
heard
for
this
real.
before.
I'm with six, we in the six. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't pressed by no bitch, but I got pills pressed with fit, nigga.
Shit, nigga.
It ain't shit to go get rich. That's how white cause I so fish. I know I'm white, but I ain't no bitch, nigga. She get wet when I say, he get wet, I don't pay a fee. You gotta drop shit to hang with me, nigga. 100 racks in the V. Two pink pills get deep. Mix that shit with Molly, I got problems, I can't sleep, nigga. I got rock star money off of cooking. Whole lot of in the kitchen. Every single time I send Lil O, he complete the mission. He's a killer, he don't stream, leave his body
Shout out to
twitching.
Lil O, man.
Get the
Shout out to
whole
Lil
hood
O.
rich, that's a fucking mission. Brody in the kitchen cooking plates, but he don't do the dishes. We don't let no kids in the trap, but serve a midget. ARP took his kidney, it ain't personal, it's just business. I see him popping that shit cat for real. Almost picked that brick up, told the gang, I wanna rap for real. I wanna rap cause I'm in the trap for real. All of these boxes got barcodes. This shit a rap, we send packs for real. I'm with six, we in the six. I ain't pressed by no bitch, but I got pills pressed with fit, nigga. It ain't shit to go get rich. That's how white cause I so fish. I know I'm white, but I ain't no bitch, nigga.
Hey, shout out to that boy Gen Z. You know, shout out to that boy Lil Hitter, man. Lil O. Shout out to them boys, man. Them boys getting it in right now, bro.
Man, that
I
nigga
can't be no hater.
LDA need to that nigga LDA need to make a diss song say I want a rematch. I had on flip flops. I did a rematch. I had on flip flop. I did, yeah, that bitch that jam.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A nigga. I don't know what the title. Man, I done got higher than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the
God
good. That's
damn.
good though. That mean it's good. That's the name of the show. I done got high in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I heard the cab out. Goddamn, I was sitting over there tripping. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Check game though, bro. This really. This what it really is right here. Uh. Okay, that nigga cartoon. You know who cartoon is? Fire Trey. You know what I'm saying? Fire
I
Trey
know that
cartoon. You know who that
cartoon
is?
nigga too. Yeah.
Okay. All right, check game. You know what I'm saying? He like to speak on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it come down to politics and shit. You know, he credible sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He can be credible. All right, this nigga King Pill is a blood, and he dissed the trades. And I ain't heard this nigga cartoon say a motherfucker thing. And you know, shit, he really don't miss no action. Yeah, when he got some
Yeah.
action and he can goddamn make him a video, shit, that nigga upload that bitch quick. It's going on by 2, 3 days. And the song been out. And I ain't heard the nigga say nothing about it. Like he's scared or something.
Mm. But see, I mean, I don't know because see, and, you know, today I'm stopped speaking on Cali politics so they can start speaking on Houston and Texas politics. So I can't speak on that. I'm not speaking on that. That's between them. Hey man, I just know what happened in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what them niggas. Hey man, say I don't know. He probably can't fit it in his schedule. That's all I can say.
Yeah, man. So that's this like the little situation that just been going on. That young F8. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just been talking about this shit, and he like the only nigga that what I'm saying that really just had a chance to get face to face with the nigga who dissed him and let him know like nigga you ain't diss our hood. Like nigga,
Yeah.
but the nigga had
See,
already said like he wasn't dissing nobody else hood. He was dissing the niggas like around his area. He was dissing the niggas around his area. He wasn't dissing the other niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. This would make so this that no jumper shit. See, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but see, I don't watch them niggas because Houston couldn't have a no jumper because somebody gonna really die that at that time. Like I don't understand them niggas, bro. They like everybody know what no jump at. So they probably be out there like out there waiting on the obstacle. I don't know what them niggas, man. That's California. They got palm trees. We don't got them hoes like that out here. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying they scary. I mean, or nothing like that. But it ain't y'all steady be screaming, catching the fade. Y'all steady catch a fade. Ain't nobody got to die. I don't know. I don't know. Cause
Yeah,
if you banging like you say you banging, then you are like okay. So now that you on the camera, you ain't banging that hard no more. You was just talking about how you was just banging hard. I
you know
don't
how
know.
they promote. You know how they promote all that catching phase and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We already see them niggas ain't doing a lot of squabbling out there. You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't gonna do. Yeah, they ain't doing no pulling up either. Cause they posed. Like I told a nigga on the show. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Adam 22 was in Houston. Nigga beat his bitch ass. Like we would rob him on camera. Like I swear. And I'm
He
not
was
saying
just out here. He was in the ghettos. He was just out here in
no.
the ghettos with the little
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah. But you know HPD was deep. You know them laws was deep in that motherfucker. You ain't they ain't show the laws, but best believe that nigga ain't that hood. Adam is scary,
Nah,
bro.
hell
I
no.
done seen
He
that
was
nigga.
out there. He was out there, nigga, in the hood, nigga. With another
No.
nigga. He wasn't out there, nigga, with no laws, nigga. That nigga was in the
Oh,
ghettos,
he
nigga,
wouldn't.
posted up with them niggas. Hell yeah, nigga. Go look on. He got a short nigga out there with them little niggas. I don't know when
Oh,
he
he
gonna
out
drop
there
the
with
punch,
my.
nigga.
Oh, he out there with the little Damus, the 200 niggas. That's them little 200 niggas. They
Uh-huh.
dogs out the 790. Yeah, I know them little niggas.
That nigga Adam out there in the ghettos, nigga. Posted
Yeah.
up with the little homies, nigga. I'm talking about. So you know, nigga, if the little homies got that nigga out there, nigga, it's going down.
Oh, that's real then. That's real. But I'm talking about just think if no jumper was set up in Houston, like with all the beef, not just a drive by. I'm talking about just think if Adam 22 was here and just say this was the home of no jumper. That man, it'll be too much bloodshed behind that shit.
But it'll be a lot. But you know, at the end of the day, you know how niggas can really orchestrate shit to what nigga it's a bunch of squabbling going on. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It
But
ain't,
see,
you
that's
know.
the difference between Houston. We'll squabble though. Them niggas won't even squabble. Like they be doing some bully type shit. That's all I really be seeing. That's why, like I say, I don't really just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even really hit my algorithm. But I see like you, urban politics, people like that speak on it. But I don't watch it that because that ain't it ain't. I was more on the little kiki. Youngster type shit. You know what I'm saying? Houston politics. I can't deal with them niggas in California. They say they don't because it's a reason why I don't fuck with them because it starts with the gang banging. I don't give a fuck about what type of gang banging they doing in California. I just know what kind of type of gang banging we doing in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't cause they already say they don't fuck with us, but they fuck with us and all this type of shit. I don't know, man. But it's love though. It's love. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You on a whole bunch of H Town shit like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? I feel you like a motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
shit,
you a journalist though. You
yeah,
this your content, this
sometimes
your lane.
a nigga gotta get out of H Town because you gotta look at Lil Kiki and Youngster. Yeah, the nigga,
No,
them niggas
no,
like 50s. Them niggas like 50, nigga. They probably 50 or some shit like that, 47 and 50. So, nigga, at the end of the day, nigga, this shit down there 20 years later, 30 years later, and them niggas want to
yeah,
stick up. So these niggas been walking around each other, ain't did nothing, and now want each other. But all of a
that's
sudden,
what
they
I'm
want to get on
saying.
the broadcast, nigga, and get to talking.
Cause
Going
that's
back and
what I'm
forth with
saying.
each
Like
other.
I'm like, damn, I ain't even know y'all felt this way about each other. I thought it was all love. You know what I'm saying? That's what
And
really
they
fucked
see
me
each
up.
other in the streets. Nigga, they done seen
Right.
each other in the streets and shit. If you listen to it, I listen to it.
Yeah. I just think that youngster was sober and he was emotional, and you just felt like
Man,
man.
I,
But that just
however it
go
is,
go
nigga, it
ahead.
was a whole bunch of pussy shit going on too. with them
Yeah.
niggas. Them niggas could have called
Yeah.
each other,
But
nigga, got that shit up out their chest.
okay, so let's get back to what you saying. But all right, say one of the little homies in your set, you know what I'm saying, and the nigga calling them out on no jump. You can't tell me you not finna call that nigga and say, let's go up there. We finna get the set. We finna go up there, see what they talking about. Y'all gonna get a one-on-one fade.
Man, when it come down to the Houston shit, a nigga would have got him before he went up there. He wouldn't have been up there. You know what I'm telling
That nigga would have been waiting on that bitch
you?
ass to come up.
He wouldn't even been up there. Nigga, he wouldn't even made it. Like a nigga ain't got a nigga wait till a nigga get up here to get you, nigga. If a nigga
That's
really
what
want
I'm saying. So that's why it make it so fake to me with them niggas up there. And I'm just saying, I'm being for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it fake to me because you niggas know where this place at. Why y'all ain't already there? Y'all already know the nigga coming. Y'all gang members. Shit, y'all know that nigga coming up there. It's already been advertised. The nigga coming. Shit.
But you know, at the end of the day, nigga, what I gotta say about that, it seemed like they respect that nigga business though. And you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be, bro. When you got some shit going on, bro, niggas supposed to be knowing how to respect your motherfucking business. Like, nigga, come on, bro, nigga. I'm putting on for the city, nigga. This how this how everybody like I'm putting on for the city. So like nigga, if y'all fuck this off, nigga, we ain't gonna have nothing. So I can understand that them niggas respecting that nigga shit because they see the bigger picture.
I guess. I guess. You know, a nigga
Yeah,
shoot that bitch up at the. We don't give a fuck down here,
that's
man.
what I'm
That nigga is
saying.
that we got
And
like
we gotta get
that bitch
out
to be
that
shot
shit
up.
though, cause nigga, you gonna fuck it up for the next nigga. Like damn that what South shit. South's got the little strip club and shit. I know niggas ain't going through that bitch. Nigga doing his business like that, shooting that bitch up and
Well,
shit. So
yeah,
nigga, like,
yeah. You right. You right. You right. Not shit anyway.
don't fuck
Shit.
up what I got going on, nigga. Shit, that's why I say a nigga get a nigga before a nigga go to no jumper type shit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga just ain't like a nigga get you before all this shit. Nigga down there be waiting in your crib. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know it. But yeah, man. So what's up with that little Kiki and youngster shit, bro?
Man, fuck them niggas too. I'm just saying, y'all need to hug, man. They need to hug and get over that shit, man. Go, cause see, I feel youngster because okay. I mean, like, okay, like, just say, bro, you made a hit song, but I'm getting paid off of it. Like, I gotta be real to the people that's promoting this show, bro. I really have nothing to do with that. Now, I feel Kiki because I ain't turning down no money. But on the real, though, if I'm really about this screwed up click shit, I pose to bring the team with me because I'm getting money for something I did not do. That's just like me getting money for show you love. Nigga, I ain't never did show you love. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting money off your show and I ain't so June to I understand kind of where youngster coming from, but then again, that nigga don't owe your whole career, nigga, cause you was doing pretty good with knocking pictures out the wall. Now, let's talk
Facts,
about the
big
sherm.
facts.
Let's talk about the sherms. Let's go to the sherms. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to the sherms that you used to smoke and shit that hindered your career. Nah, don't blame Kiki, man. That nigga just getting money off of it. You supposed to be up in that bitch raising hell with your lawyers, nigga. That hey man, I wrote this song, man. You know what I'm saying? We or not wrote it, but I freestyled on this song, man. Nah, I don't know. It's up in there, but them niggas need to hug, bro. That's all. Cause
Hey, Benny
I
Chris,
don't think
what's up, nigga?
Man, what's happening with y'all Texas boys, man? What's good,
what's
bro?
happening, homie.
This is
What's
where I
happening?
come through to get all my news at, man. Y'all hit that like button, man.
Big A, what's the deal, bro? Drip, what's going down? Jay Solid, what's going down, nigga?
What's up, Monkey Man? What's up, man? I see you out
What's
there doing
happening,
your little
homie?
broadcast. You on a worldwide tour right now. I see you.
Hey man, that's what I do. I fucks with the people.
That's
You know what I'm
promotion.
saying? I don't have no beat. Nah, I be up here for support. I fucks with these niggas. I ain't telling nobody to come to my channel, come support or do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
can stay right here. I come over here to support my homie. I fucks
Straight
with him. I
up,
told you, like
dog.
I was telling you, like
I like when
yesterday,
you
I
over
fuck
here,
with
monkey man. You can
everybody.
talk about people. I like that.
Yeah, but then when you start talking about people, I'm gonna get off because I ain't a part of the bullshit.
Straight up, dog.
That's
That's the
how.
narrative. That Beanie Chris don't talk about no
Yeah.
man. We like
I,
talking about the
I, who
women.
that nigga be fucking with?
Man, I
Hey,
don't
what's
know,
up
man.
for
I
show
just asked
TV?
him not to talk. As long as he ain't talking bad about nobody on my show. Now he can tell everything he needs to on your show. This a whole new platform. See,
Oh
I'm learning
shit.
today as a bro. I'm
Yeah,
learning today as a grown
he acting
man.
like
I
Beanie
can
Chris.
walk
He acting like
away.
nigga talk
I
about
can
another
walk
nigga.
away.
Everybody talk about your partner, man. Chill out with all that shit, man.
No, I'm just
Stop
saying.
sending them
I
hoes
all I
and
asked
shit. Hey,
you,
that's you thinking
all
about
I
that nigga,
asked
man.
you to
Next
do.
topic.
Okay, so what you was going to talk about yesterday on my show? Let's talk about it today, D.
These nuts.
Hold on, real quick, bro. Hold on, real quick. Let's get a quick commercial in real quick, bro. That nigga, let's talk about it.
Just go like thug. Mama, I'll be okay. I sweep that shit under the rug. Soon as I got hit, got stitched up, then went right back to the hood. You know where the prices is good. Fatbacks to pack 3-5 in the wood. Walked through the mall, I seen that little bitch. I knew he didn't want none. Soon as you diss, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You is not gonna stop nothing. Spit on his pussy after he get fucked. Gently ain't duck nothing. That bitch, she know what she did. I don't wanna talk about it, but when it happens, you know that it is what it is. No, I can't go back and forth on the net with you niggas. Can't go get a check with a nigga. Go slut me a bad bitch out and sleep in the bed with my motherfucking pistol. No, I can't go like that. Lil' Joe gon' send him a missile. I know the op mom miserable. Ghost gun sit on my hip, but that bitch not invisible. How in the fuck do you stab big crip but I ain't crippled? Tristan the baby wanna sip like a nipple. Suck like a nipple, nigga.
Hmm.
Hey,
BTA on
on
FDA.
FDA.
Might catch a Rico like Thug.
Yeah.
Told my mama
Hmm.
I'll be okay. I sweep that shit under the rug. Soon as I got
Ah.
hit, got stitched up, then I went right back to the hood. You know where the
Who?
prices is good. Fatbacks to pack 3-5 in the wood.
Ah.
Fuck these niggas.
Ain't
Think I'm playing with these niggas, man. Cause I ain't. You rap out a foe, but we ducking the hate. Fuck K-Dot, bitch, we ride with that Drake. It ain't shit to get hit when I'm spinning that paper. Walked through the mall, I seen that little bitch. I knew he didn't want none. Soon as you dish, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You is not gonna stop nothing. Spit on his pussy
Yeah.
after he get fucked. Gently ain't duck nothing. That bitch, she know what she did. I don't wanna talk about it, but when it happens, you know that it is what it is. No, I can't go back and forth on the net with you niggas. Can't go get a check with a nigga. Go slut me a bad bitch out and sleep in the bed with my motherfucking pistol.
nigga. Fuck going on, nigga?
Man,
Stop
I ain't
playing,
gonna lie.
dog.
That boy Jet Lee got some. Jet Lee, whatever that nigga name is, he got some.
That nigga rapping like a motherfucker. That just tell you how cold a nigga is when a nigga can go in that bitch, go in the studio and just create some shit. It didn't take that nigga a week. He had that shit out, nigga,
Mm-hmm.
down there the next day. You hear what I'm telling you? So nigga gotta
Nah,
look
no
at a nigga
bullshit.
work ethic too though. Yeah, nigga work ethic. Nigga, that nigga went straight to the studio, nigga. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, bam. FDA couldn't do nothing because he had to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to FDA though.
I'm just tripping out why Pico ain't made that nigga a beat so they could go back at the nigga, man. I mean, shit. Somebody over there rap some kids. Somebody got to rap, man. Shit, put Rose in the booth. Shit, fuck it.
Pico the All Star. He want to be the rapper. He don't want FDA to rap. FDA gonna outshine him.
Man, them niggas don't know what they
Yeah,
doing
but
over there.
and
That's
Chris, that bitch would go. I'm gonna tell you something, Benny Chris. That bitch would make some noise though. That would
It
get them
would.
some
It
views.
really
I ain't
what's
gonna
up,
would.
Courtney?
bullshit.
And that's why people say they believe in FDA, but he don't believe in himself because he be investing in the wrong shit. Now, why didn't Pico bring up his album or his songs when he was on No Jumper? He didn't promote it because it was doo doo.
He was scared to talk. He was scared to talk.
He might have been starstruck.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. Yeah, he probably was. Them
shit.
niggas was. It wasn't no probably. That nigga was.
He probably
Shit.
talking, putting on a deep voice. You know, tell him trying to act hard. They probably
Man,
laughing. They
Pikachu
like, man,
cutting
this
up.
guy over here hotter than motherfucker. Mm. Nah, nigga. Shit, nigga. What you was talking about, Benny Chris? That nigga Monkey Man say what you was
Yeah,
talking
man,
about,
this
Jay.
nigga Monkey Man always trying to hold hands with a nigga, dog. No disrespect. I'm like, bro, you too old. You feel like you on self-made, y'all partners now and shit like that. Nigga don't give a fuck about no fake ass
Man,
nigga.
I keep telling you, you can't talk about nobody I'm cool with. I don't care if it's self made, show your
I could
love.
talk about you.
Nobody.
I could
Nobody.
talk
It ain't.
about you.
I don't care. You can't. But
But
I'm
you
not
care
gonna
about
talk
me
about you.
talking
That's the
about
thing about
another
it because
man.
Monkey
you
Man,
And I'm
but
can't
you
do
telling
it
be
you
on
over
I'm
my
there
with it.
show.
chilling.
That's
You
all
be
I'm
over
saying.
there
You can
chilling
do
with
that.
that. Hey, that nigga fuck. That nigga got caught with a
But
train,
look,
bro.
I
I
don't
know you
have
don't.
no beef with y'all, them niggas. You know
I
we
know
did
you
this
don't.
shit before, show you love.
I
So I
know you
don't
don't
be
got
doing
no
all
beef.
that
I know you don't got no beef though with
shit
a
no
nigga. I
more.
know
He
you
knew to
don't.
this. Yeah, so I don't be over. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, whoa. But y'all
You
hear
know,
me? Mic
but you know,
check.
I came in beefing with these niggas, and I done made a report with these niggas, so I ain't on there.
That's what
Show
I'm
you love. You
saying.
hear
Who
me?
that is?
All I'm telling you,
Crimson
Yo,
I
Mel
Tiger.
understand,
man.
bro. I know you trying to
Mi-
branch out and do your thing, though, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, goddamn, what you standing on, bro? That nigga got caught
Before
with
you
a
get on this,
train, bro.
oh
That
shit!
shit
Before you
not
get on
fake.
this top though, Mel, Monkey
Who
Man
me?
did say some real shit. Hold on, Monkey Man said some real shit, and you already know how it goes. You know how it is. We want to kill somebody online and all this shit, but the professional way to do it is to have like a good fight, a professional fight. You know, get some money on the table or put it in a song. And so when Jin Lee made a song about it. It's only easy work to make a song, a rebuttal song about it. And so he handed him and Pico the torch, FDA the torch, and go and make another song about, you know what I'm saying, to rebuttal the song. You know what I mean? So Pico, he right. Pico can make a beat for FDA, get him on a hook, some type of shit, to put it into different form instead of killing a nigga.
You have to keep FDA at a certain level. That's the only way to protect your stardom.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and
that's
it
some
should
good
be
shit
nothing to
right
put him
there,
on the hook.
dog.
It should be nothing to put him on the hook or something, to get the message back out. That way we could battle on wax or something. Cause
Y'all ever heard FDA make a song before?
Man,
Hey,
y'all giving
nah,
them some game, and I know
no,
them niggas paying attention and shit. So keep giving them
n-
niggas some game.
nah,
Shit,
but
they gonna
but
listen
not,
to it.
but let me
yeah,
ask
but
you this though:
mhm.
why was Pico even there? Like, why was he there at No Jump? I'm
He
just
must be. He
asking. You know what I'm
represents
saying?
himself
Why was he
as
even there?
FDA's manager.
To be the publicist manager, and it just goes back to what
Oh,
you're saying, and it goes back to what you're saying. Yeah, make a song for, but you know what? For the longest, everybody thought FDA was the rapper when YTD was rapping on them albums. So a lot of people, because they kind of same decibel, level pitch, and they thought that YTD was FDA. So they the whole time they thought FDA was rapping the whole time. A lot of fans.
Shit,
hmm
I mean, anybody can write a song and he can repeat. Somebody needs to get FDA to get in the studio.
Just to make a hook or something. Yeah, it's too late. He missed the play, and that's what Monkey Man is smart about that. It's like why need to go and make a song about that motherfucker after that. It took no time for Jin Lee
no,
to
no
make that album
bullshit.
to make that song.
But that's Pico's job to introduce that because he's supposed to be the manager.
Yeah, yep,
It's
yep,
marketing.
Well, look,
yep.
you got a janky promoter. You got a janky promoter, FDA.
Monkey Man,
Man,
man, they would
man,
have
it's
kicked
called
you
hot
I'm
up.
still.
That
chocolate
was
over
one of my
there.
favorite
And
movies,
that
dog.
nigga's hey, you seen what they said? They say that nigga look like a meth head. Nigga, they was calling that nigga a dope fiend and shit. They were talking shit about Pico ass, bro.
Oh no.
No
See,
bullshit.
that's
You
what I'm
ain't heard that
saying.
shit? See, you don't be paying
Misrepresentations,
attention, nigga.
man. Damn, dog.
They say that nigga look like a dope fiend,
Nah, man. Damn.
meth
You
head.
know, Some niggas are so used to being broke, and that's all coming from us. So used to being broke, so we don't know, how to touch a look. We don't know how to get out. We don't know how to act professional. We don't know how to act unbroke. Some niggas don't know how to act unbroke.
All right, so the
Right, right.
situation at hand, my only
That's
question is
crazy.
if that situation didn't happen with the white boy that y'all be promoting, would he still have went on Adam 22? That's the only question that I got. It
Hell
was that booked up
no.
already? Was that booked
Hell
already?
no.
But you know what it is, what it is.
How many times FDA been on the microphone, but he still get on the microphone chewing some food, bringing a plastic bag in the background, eating out of a barbecue chip bag, making noise, smacking and shit. He act broke still.
That's not
Damn.
acting, bro. What he doing is not acting.
This nigga's so you little stupid, man.
That nigga's not acting, nigga. That nigga say I don't keep cash. Nigga, when that nigga said that shit right there, I say, I know you don't, nigga, cause you ain't got none. You can't keep something you ain't got. What
And
nigga
how
don't
much were
got no
those interviews
cash?
going for? How
How
much
the
do you have
fuck
to
you
pay
don't
Adam?
got no cash? That mean you ain't hitting no licks. You just out here just bomb.
But
You
that's the
ain't got
cash right
rock
there.
I
lick,
The
think
the,
nigga.
the cash he paid for the interview. That's a lot
You
of
ain't
money.
got one rock lick, nigga, that'll
I
spend
think
50 with you
I
every day or
think
100.
Adam fuck with niggas off a clout chase. Like if you like went viral type shit or something, I don't know how that nigga run this shit though. Cause I know
Man, Adam
it probably
probably
costs a
fuck niggas.
bankroll
You don't
for
know, bro. You
interview.
don't
It's
know.
probably like
These
six
niggas.
grand. It's probably like 6,000 to
Adam
sit
could have
down.
Adam could have got the hotel with Pico and FDA. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened. They spent the whole 24 hours down there.
Does Adam have a boss? Who tells him to do these things? Is there a higher up that tells him to get these people in the interview room? Um,
No, it doesn't matter if
Federales.
you have influence. People sponsor you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't go like that. I mean, he's his own creator. He designs his own show. He talks about whatever he wants to talk about.
Yeah, it's interesting how they all huddle up around Adam 22. I guess it's the source. The
Well,
source
I
got
think that's tied to people paying for numbers too. Because if you look at a person page and you can pay for like subscriptions and shit, it might look like you got it. So these higher ups probably play the same game as like a low level YouTuber. You never know. It's like perception is reality.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. When I look at this YouTube shit and I see everything that be going on, nigga, they YouTube might as well sponsor No Jumper, nigga. Cause everything that motherfuckers talking about is a whole bunch of No Jumper shit. I done seen that shit yesterday. I say, damn, they done took over the
Yeah, that
YouTube.
shit is everywhere.
and I
4X
and I and I ain't
They
never
might
been
as well
subscribed
try
to.
to
nigga
do
I ain't
blowing
No
his
never been.
Jumper.
hand off, all that shit. That shit everywhere from over there. Them niggas.
Yeah,
They done took over this
Oh shit.
motherfucking
Let me get this
YouTube
phone
shit.
call right quick. Let me get this phone call right quick.
yeah. I never even subscribed to the motherfucker Adam 20 to No Jumper, but I know somebody else gonna show the clip, and I'm gonna end up seeing it regardless.
I don't see none of
Yeah.
those clips. Well, I mean, I guess Vlad TV was falling off. Somebody had to be his replacement.
Him and that other white boy. What's that other white boy who was snitch? Jake. 1090 Jake. You know. They got these platforms and they set a foundation that shit niggas feel like they gotta go through them now. You know, West Coast. That's the West Coast shit on that Adam 22. I blame the West Coast. Y'all motherfuckers got better content creators than Adam 22 and could set up shop. But shit,
Nah,
it is what it
it's some
is.
more niggas out there. It's a lot of more niggas out there to be doing their thing. Even the niggas that you know what I'm saying, like the other little niggas.
But
You know,
your title, what? Cartoon Fire Trey ain't addressed it, huh?
yeah. I'm going to go find some content right now. You know what I'm saying, so they can get back on that topic. I'm trying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. Why he ain't said nothing.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm
Why
just
he
trying to
ain't
understand
respond
it.
to that King Pill and Young FA shit. I'm trying to see why he ain't. I feel like shit. If he down there probably hating like he don't watch it or some shit.
At least check a motherfucker about whatever. Somebody says some disrespectful term or whatever. Check a motherfucker. At least a nigga would respect that, and you check a motherfucker. and then to keep it pushing, man. But if nigga ain't gonna say nothing, I guess that's what caused content. You know, Trey done made a live, y'all done made a live about it, ODM making a live about it.
But that's
You
somebody
know,
disrespecting his set though. You know what I'm saying? And he done spoke on motherfuckers disrespecting other people's set. Cause I remember when it was down about some Hoover shit, somebody said something about some Hoover shit or some shit, I'm telling you, he had made like a little video like he couldn't speak on it and shit. But a nigga then dissed his set and you know what I'm saying, he ain't said a motherfucking thing.
yeah, it is what it is, man. Y'all niggas, man, it's politics, man. You know how it is, man. But other than that, man, Beanie Chris, what's good, nigga? I see you, man. I see
Man,
you on a
chilling, man.
concert night. You know what I mean? Take a woman out, make her feel good. You
Yo, that's
know,
Essence, man. Y'all ain't never been to Essence?
man. You went to the Essence Awards or something?
No, it's a festival. It's different
Oh,
from an
Essence.
award show. They don't give out
No,
awards. Yeah,
nah, I ain't went
it's
to
like
no
a black
Essence.
celebration.
Yeah, I bought that. I used to
But
have
it's
the
a lot of
Essence magazine.
controversy to that because
Mhm.
Africans actually own it. African actually owns it. It's a black man. He's actually purchased it from. It's been sold about like 3, 4 times, but I mean he's been having it for a few years. So I mean I enjoyed the shows. A lot of
Well, that's
criticism
in your
about it.
neck of the woods or what?
What you mean?
Well, that's over in your state. Where was that at?
Hell
In the
nah,
504.
big A, that nigga out there in California, nigga. That nigga ain't out there in Alabama right now. That nigga in California, nigga.
Kitty cat.
What right up in there, man.
Chase the cat. Kid Red, shut the fuck up, nigga. I didn't ask you. I'm talking to show you love. You giving it, taking away.
Hey, yeah, that whole ass nigga self-made, bro. Yeah, that nigga be all in that nigga business and shit. You know what I'm telling? He be watching the nigga be want the nigga to show him shit. I'm like, damn, bro, go ask her. Why? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of females on this motherfucker that you can be like, bitch, show me something. That shit just seemed kind of crazy that this man always be like, show me this, show me that. You know what I'm telling to a nigga.
Yeah, and
Why
he
you
always
don't be
talking
to
about
these
kids.
women
Where's
on
your
here?
infatuation with kids, nigga?
Cause
You ain't
he
got no
ain't got
kids. Stop
none.
saying that. You shouldn't even be thinking of kids. You ain't got no kids. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
produce.
Why he hating on your family? I don't understand. You could
No, it's not even that.
post.
He always making
And when
remarks
Self
about
Made
kids.
was in that little apartment over there, that girl's son used to be over there, and he used to sit on the couch all day with his motherfucking gun. That bitch was scared to go in the room. He was scared of that little young nigga, and he want to be on this bitch talking shit. Boy, if you don't get your little bitch ass on somewhere, nigga, that nigga used to have you in the living room all day long. You ain't even go in the room with his mama. You was so scared, nigga. You sleeping on the couch around that
I
bitch
don't
ass
even
nigga.
remember that shit. I don't remember none of that shit. I
Oh
don't remember
shit.
that shit. I remember when he was in that old house, the apartment, but I
That nigga was sitting on the couch every day blogging, nigga. Yeah, all day long, nigga. Yeah.
man, they done
And
ran
when
him out of
he
Austin,
went outside,
man.
it was listen. When y'all seen that nigga outside, you was like, damn, that nigga finally off the couch. You know what I'm saying? He walking down. That
Oh
nigga used to get the
man,
neighbor's dog, bro. That nigga used to dog sit and used to get on this bitch and cap talking about them his dogs.
yeah. What happened to the dogs, so man? You said you had some dogs or something. Yeah, what happened to the dogs, man?
That nigga
They
was
got you
dog
on that one.
sitting, bro. He was dog sitting. Just check it out, bro. His partner probably got some clean dogs. He was like, bitch, bring the dogs over here and let me watch them. Bitch, you
I
ain't
got a
got nothing to do.
backyard.
He was like, bet. Except May was over there dog sitting, bro. Claiming
Why
nigga
he ain't
dog.
showed
He
the
5,000
registration,
a
man?
piece.
Why he ain't showed the pink slip yet, man?
The pink slip to what?
You told him he supposed to be showing the pink slip to a vehicle, man. It's the 2005, man.
He ain't got nothing. That nigga paying a car note on that motherfucker.
That nigga funny, man. That y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all
That
niggas
nigga
ain't
paying
never
a
gonna
car
make up.
note.
Y'all niggas ain't never gonna be cool. I could tell that. Y'all niggas
That
ain't
was
never gonna be
that
cool.
first that first part was kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of out of there. But yeah, to never be
Look
cool, bro. I would
crazy.
never be cool with that nigga. What I'm gonna be cool with a nigga that got caught with a training, nigga?
Man, Monkey Man, cool. Well, you can't even say nothing about Monkey Man. You can't say self-made. You know what I'm saying? You can't say hustle. That's not even his real name. Man, we talking about characters on here. I like Monkey Man. Come on, bro. Like, why is everything got to be about Tupac? I wasn't even trying to break them up, but that's what the issue is. So until you like be able to address that, it's gonna always be a problem. Like I ain't trying to like bring your partner up. Like it's just I'm a man with an opinion. You got words. What's the problem? Like ain't nobody pressing this bitch. The fuck?
Nah, all
Man,
the
that
all the
nigga self-made been over there playing that Diddy shit, and Monkey Man been needing something to watch, so he been over there watching that Diddy shit. And you don't tell him he probably didn't build the relationship with him, not like on no bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? He probably spent enough time over there to where they cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nigga, that nigga got caught with a trainer, bro. That nigga
Man.
other girl left him dog for fucking with a trainer in her apartment.
But you seen the video that I posted because like he was like drunk and said he was outside the park line in the club. He trying to holler like, bro, if I'm hollering at something, I'm doing my, I'm sizing her up real quick. You know, the ladies can size you up in like 3 seconds. So,
yo,
it's
that
gonna
video
take
was
us a little longer.
crazy.
Man,
I'm
I'm like,
thinking
bro,
that I'm
you
thinking
didn't
you
know that was a
Photoshop.
man.
I'm thinking you Photoshop that, nigga. I don't know
Hey,
how you did
hey,
that.
why you had hey Benny Chris, why you had post TT number, bro?
Oh, because it's public information. That's what's on the YouTube channel. Like
But for
like
what
you,
though?
right? Because I had kind of questioned you too. I was like, like maybe 6 7 months ago, you was like, oh, you a hoe, your pussy stink, all that shit. I was like, damn, she's taking a lot of abuse. But I've never said anything like that. I was like, well, oh, okay, all right, well, let me do my thing. Oh, it's a problem when I do it. But so that's what that was about. I just want a reaction. That was it. Like, it's like, yeah, you insecure. But yeah, but I'm just fucking with her. She cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man, nice lady. Nice
Yeah,
lady.
I ain't call that lady none of that shit though. I don't know what you talking about.
I got it
I ain't
clipped.
never
I got a whole computer full of shit, bro. Like anytime I'm on y'all panel, bro, the whole show, I got all y'all shows. It goes back to
man,
like a year and 2 months.
so
Like I
what
could
you
clip, I could put it out
you
there in the show if
screen
you want me to.
recording them? You screen
Yeah.
recording them or you downloading them?
All right. So you see Beanie Chris TV, right? And you see record at
Yeah,
the bottom.
yeah.
That's what the whole premises is. I record everything.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the record thing been here since this channel was created. Yeah,
So
but
what
I ain't got time, bro. I be doing so much. I ain't got time, so I be having to come and see what y'all be talking about. That's why I say I come here for the news and shit. I don't know nothing about what y'all talking about with what the title say, your boy cartoon. But by
yeah,
me
we wasn't
tuning in
even
and
talking
listening,
about that. We was over here talking about the Lord, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were talking about the Lord like a motherfucker.
which one?
The Lord,
I know which one though,
the only one.
and which one that is.
The kings of all kings.
You want to put a name on it? Cause I'm kind of confused. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah, that's what we was over here talking about. We was talking about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We was thanking God. You know what I'm saying? Just giving praises.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure, yeah. Man, people call me crazy. I pray like 70 times a day. That's crazy. Like every time I do something. Yeah, man, just like y'all be praising these white folks and shit. I just be like, dog, like what is going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. But nigga, what the fuck out gently? Man, nigga was stripped that boy. Y'all ever seen New Jack City? No, no. Y'all know who Nino Brown is? Yeah, no, not the new Nino Brown, not the vlogger. Kiss them white folks ass nigga. Don't give a fuck about
Hey,
that
we
shit.
about to watch this shit real quick, bro. We about to watch something real quick, bro. Pull back up,
So
bro.
man, I'm gonna fuck with you.
I represent the gangs. Part 2 1, right?
Queen Gigi, what's the
What's
deal?
up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Story time, yeah. Let's get back to the stories, man. Let's get back to the stories. How, man? Man, I was having a conversation earlier with one of my homeboys, and we was talking about, the dope game back in the day. How it was back in the day, basically in the 80s. Man, first off, so let me explain this to y'all. For the youngsters who weren't around in the 80s, uh the 80s was a whole different ball of wax when it come to this rock cocaines. Now, I'm not just speaking on in Cali, I'm speaking on all around the United States. Some states, some cities got it a little later. Of course, LA got it first, but the dope game was cold, man, back then. And when I tell you,
Here we go with that bullshit. It always, goddamn it, LA got it first. LA was the first to do this, the first to do that. Here we go with this goddamn bullshit.
cold, it was different, man. It was a different mindset. Um, the acceptance of it was a little bit different then than what it is now. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, the acceptance was of it was a little bit different then than what it is now. Um, it just was a trip. And so while we were sitting there talking about it, I was telling him a story about when me and some homies went out of town selling dope, and we had went up into northern Alabama, and this was back in the around around the late '80s. And so it's this one girl, it's this one female, man, I seen back then that tripped me out. I'm talking about was what she was all of it, man. If she was smoking today, boy, she'd be the truth. They wouldn't be able to. They couldn't touch her, man. They couldn't touch her. This was the first time I had ever seen cocaine rocked up in a test tube. Now, if a lot of y'all ain't really experienced that, yeah, back in the day when they was good, they was usually they'd use a jar. You know what I'm saying? That straight wrist action, that whip game. But now the cold whip game was in them long test tubes. If you don't know what a test tube is, that's those long tubes. They're about this long. Oh, probably just a little shorter, maybe down to about right here. You know what I'm saying? And that test tubes. And they have them in the hospitals when they check. You know what I'm saying? They check. Somebody came up with the bright idea to put rock your cocaine up in test tubes. Now, when you did that, it didn't make a lot, but it would make a perfect circle of dope, look like a marble. I'm talking about it was perfectly round like a marble, perfectly round like a marble, man. So we took that game right there in our Cali game and put a twist on it. We put a twist on it, man. That was so cold. Look, what we would do, we would take the regular, cocaine. Boom. Now we'd go get Doc. Her name was Doc. And she had that whip game, man, with the test tube, and we wanted to try some out. So what we would do now, that back then, base teeth play them games till you bust one of them head. But now before then, they want to taste it. We had different dope. Now, back in the 80s, when dudes showed up in your state and they was from LA, they was from Cali with the dope, we took over cities back there, y'all. We took over whole cities. Not only did we take over whole cities, but we took over whole states. And that was one of the ways, that was one of the main ways this crippling blood got spread out all over the United States, from us traveling here, there, everywhere, putting it down. Now, of course, That's some of the reason why the game is kind of messed up in different places.
Man, stop playing, bro. Y'all know we was the first ones doing that shit, bro. Y'all niggas was down here and y'all took that shit back up there, bro. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting H-Town like, bro, like y'all ain't steal that shit from us, bro. Y'all know we was the first ones doing it, dog. We had it all. We had it all. The fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? We had it all, dog. Y'all niggas ain't have to come down here and give us nothing. We already had it, dog. The fuck is you niggas talking about, dog? I don't know what's wrong with these niggas, dog.
But it's metamorphed over the year because when we would touch down, we would give them the game. Now each state they had their hard heads. Each city they had their hard heads. So when we would land and touch down, we peep who was who and what is what, and we would snatch up the influential youngsters and put the dope in their hand. When the dope got put in their hand, they start doing their thing, and they spread it to their homies. Now eventually, they gonna start claiming to say because they looking at us, they looking at how we dress, they looking at how we talk, they looking at how we walk, they looking at everything we did. You feel what I'm saying? And they admired it, they wanted it, they wanted to emulate it. You know what I'm saying? So LA being LA, South Central being how it is, we gave it to them. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't give them all of it. Because
He talking about niggas like Stone C. You know what I'm telling you? Cause niggas in the hood ain't fucking with Stone. Niggas don't want Stone nowhere in the nigga business. So shit, nigga, y'all did shit like that to niggas like Stone C. You know what I'm telling you? And that's why them niggas fake right now. Cause them niggas claiming two different goddamn sets.
our mind back in the 80s, our mind wasn't on, the proliferation of the turf to other places. We didn't give a dang about the set spreading. We wanted that money, man. Homies was coming that money. So we knew we go to different states, put on the set, and let them claim. And they say, what they said in a rap song I heard a while, dying for a street they never heard of.
You niggas was doing shit like that to niggas like Stone C, dog. I keep telling y'all that. He talking about niggas like Stone C, dog. This shit crazy, dog. This shit crazy like a motherfucker.
And that's how that went, man. That's how that went. And of course, eventually, it wouldn't last long.
That
Of
nigga
course,
Stone C
eventually,
about to call
all the dudes
Cartoon
that's out
right
there from
now.
LA either gonna get locked up
Be like, I
or
fuck with you, cuz.
they gonna leave and go back to LA. And so now they hear that they done
I
touched
felt
down
like
6
you was
months to a
talking
year
to
or
me.
whatever. They done left a legacy. They done left this dope in their hands, and they left the set. So now the homie's gone to jail, passed away, or gone back to LA or whatever. So now these youngsters in whatever state that we were in, they left to fend for themselves. They left to learn it. We done left them to learn the ropes on their own. But we left them enough because you know what I'm saying. And they took it, they would take it and ran with it. So now they got the game under their belt, and now they got the thing under their belt, and they doing their thing. But it would metamorph and change and turn into all type of stuff. But we back in LA, we didn't care. We ain't
What's the
tripping.
deal? What's the deal?
We gone. What y'all doing? Y'all doing. And then all these years later, when a lot of Crip and Blood gangs start popping up around the country, after a while, now people taking notice of it. Like, what? Hey man, we over. And so now here it is in 2025, and we are in the digital age to where the world is this big now. When you was way on the other side of town, when you was on one side of LA and you was on the other side, it ain't even no distance from here to New York, from here to Colorado, from here to Texas, from here to anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the way the world is, the social media, and the phones and all that, So anyway, I kind of jumped off the beaten path of what I was finna talk about. So look, when I tell you about, we had a gimmick with our dope. this is what we would do. We take the dope, and while we rocking it up, add that food coloring to it. Add that food coloring to it. We take that blue food coloring, 3 drops, whip that thing up. When it come out, we let it dry. We put that vanilla extract on it. Vanilla extract is what you use when you're making cakes. It's real sweet and vanilla flavor. We let it sit in that vanilla, coated with that vanilla extract, let it sit and then let it dry. Hey man, we were ahead of the game back then at that time, and me and my constituents at least, I wasn't no big dope seller, but now I dibble dabble here and there. It was about gang banging with me, but hey. So when the bass head come to get some, man, go ahead here, man. Oh man, let me get that. And then, like I say, just due to the fact that we was from LA, that boosted it. Oh man, they got that Cali dope. Just to get off the beaten path a lot, it's a trip how popular speech will change something. Behind homies going to the feds and dudes calling, oh man, y'all from Cali, different states, different places, y'all from Cali. I tripped out. I seen it turn to where we weren't just saying LA no more. We were saying, oh man, I'm from Cali. Because back in the 80s, man, we didn't give a dang about no Cali. We cared about Los Angeles. Man, where you from, homie? I'm from LA, I'm from LA. Wasn't nobody saying, oh, I'm from Cali. No, we didn't care nothing about no Cali. We cared about our city. We did. People from LA cared about that. When I'm saying LA, y'all know I'm speaking on Compton, Watts, all that, the whole hookup, that whole little thing right there. But us from LA, we didn't care nothing about no other cities in California, no other spots in California. All we cared about was LA, But as time changed, different things changed, you know what I'm saying? So now I trip how that this Cali thing is kind of took over. I'm from Cali. Fool, I'm from South Central LA, homie. 213, But anyway, off the beaten path. But anyway, so yeah. So when dudes already hearing about this Cali dope and they coming, now they seeing blue dope that tastes like cake. And the dope was good, though. The dope was good. It was good. So now here they hitting it and it's doing what it do, and it's blue and it tastes good. Oh man. Man, they was knocking the dough down. Man, I'm talking about woo, man, the door shaking. They want to get up in there. Then we hooked up with Doc. We peeped Doc one day.
That nigga said they was trying to knock the dough down, nigga. He said that dough was so good, nigga. They was trying to knock the dough down. He say, nigga, the dough shaking, nigga. They beating up at that motherfucker. Cause y'all ain't have enough of it, nigga. Yeah, you niggas ain't having enough of it, nigga. The fuck? Yeah, nigga, now you niggas come down here with a zip of dope and you niggas done cook the shit up. And now the dough knocking, these niggas at the door and shit, y'all ain't got no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't think it was gonna go that quick. Yeah, I done heard these stories before, bro. He put a little extras on it, you know what I'm saying? We hear you putting your little extras on it, nigga. I know what that shit mean though, nigga. Yeah, you putting your little extras on it, nigga.
Doc had that whip game in the test tube. So now here it is. We would set a whole day to the side because you couldn't rock it up as quick in the test tube as you could in a jar. So sometimes we would take a whole day and just kick back and let her do her thing where she could get and get them marbles. Man, it was on and cracking. Man, on and cracking. Now I'll tell you the story to tell you one day what she did. Man, she was something else. Merced, California. Merced, California. I was called out there, me and another one of my homeboys. Excuse me, I was trying to see something. I was called out there not to sell no dope, but I was called out there to deal with a person. When the the homies went out there. Now here it is. Now look, you gonna have
Who the fuck gonna call Cartoon to come out there and deal with somebody? Dog? You can't be serious. I told you he was gonna put some little extras on it. So you saying some motherfuckers gonna call you for you to come out there and deal with some motherfuckers? Nigga, who is you? See, this the extra shit that I was telling y'all about. This the extra shit right here. Like, come on, bro, stop it. You cap.
homies that be in these other states. They stomp down dope slangers. They can do their thing. They can slang that cocaine. They can do their thing. But they ain't with the other stuff. Then you got the homies that's coming out there. They with all the smoke. They with the business. Get in the way. They was gonna send you to the up.
If them niggas had enough enough balls to sell nuts, nigga, they had enough balls to get into other stuff, nigga. What the fuck is they gonna bring your big punk ass to do what, nigga? You a big old soft nigga, dog. Stop all the cap, G. They just gonna bring you somewhere and they gonna let you handle somebody. They can do that they self, bro. I don't nobody need you, bro. I knew this shit was gonna be extra right here. Like he gotta be the bad man in it. Like shit, he was the big bad wolf. He a goddamn lie.
Room. And I just so happen to be one of them. So now when the homies ran into a problem out there in Merced, they called me. They called me and another one of the homies. Cuz, man, y'all come out here, man. Y'all, we got a problem, man. Whoop, wop, wham, wham, wop, boom. Oh, shoot, yeah, let's go. I show up, then I show out. That's how I was back then. You know what I'm saying? So once whatever little problem that I was called for was taken care of, boom, I was just there. Me and the homie was just there. So we got into the little dope thing, just to be doing something till we went back to LA. Now let me show you something I seen Doc do one day. Man, Doc pulled up to the spot and she got a homegirl with her. Now, her homegirl ain't never smoked no dope a day in her life. So, but she got money. So Doc want that money. Man, so what dudes would do, they would like boom, 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 try to corral her. So when Doc came in, she wanted only one person, man. You know? And when she got that one person, she was gonna buy all of her dope from that one person. And that's what she did. So now Doc's sitting here with about $400-500 worth of rock cocaine. And she's smoking like a broke stove. I'm talking about she looked like the Orient Express on steroids. She got her other little partner here because her partner that's with her, she the one paying for all the dope. Man, look, Doc ain't let this broad hit the dope yet. She ain't never near it yet. You know? Man, I hear the girl keep asking Doc, when you gonna let me hit it? When you gonna let me hit it? When you gonna let me hit it? Doc smoking, boy. Now, Doc done cuffed some. She done hid some for a later date. Man, Doc down to her last. It might have been a 20 or a 50 or something like that. Now, let me show you how they was smoking. They were a big giant like Vlasic deal pickle jar, one of them big jars. And what they would do, they would fill it up with like Hennessy or any type of like dark liquor. They would put about that much in it. The bottle be about this tall. They put about that much in it. So what they do, they bust two holes on the top. Boom, boom. They make this hole on this side about that big. They had a hole on the other side, big enough for a pipe, a little bit bigger than this to fit in. They hit on, you know. Hold on.
Shot a nigga, he was 6'4". Before rap, I used to trap, nigga kick though. I was on the road with 2 bitches, I need 10 more. If niggas been in stock for 10 years, nigga still broke. Blood need to hang it up and stop gangbanging. Mike and Mary jeans match the yours, nigga chain swinging. Call baby staying, little baby will, nigga bake bacon. I took a little bunk leg shot, so I can't chase him. Let me tell you about some shit like the other day. You see a grimy light skinned nigga, oh that's Brother's Day. Brother trying to play both sides, but I can't save you. Left blood at the gas station, shout out Uncle David. We can fade or we can shoot or we can bang it out. Put the skit with the dreads on me, had to take him out. Brother said he finna left, right, I'm finna take it south. I was young, thugging on a bike, 50 hanging out. Now we back-to-back forms, AMG trucks. Hit the stove, probably grab a Sprite and like 3 cups. I even pulled up with a perk, gave him a C+. Blood got booed off stage, they said he sick. I'm probably up 100 bands with no diamonds on me. I'm high off this little GG. Shout out Diamond Tony. I came a long way from kicking doughs, eating rice roni. You can have a good label deal, I ain't signing on it. Blood can't shoot 3, Shaq cash you. Think Blood tried to overdose off a bad pill. That nigga tried to run from FN, how that back feel. Might come 22 beam with the fat grill. Or I might come cool in the I don't know for a ski on, trying to body something. I can tell how this nigga moving, he ain't body nothing. I just had a dream about the colony to call my cousin. They said I got a little money and start acting funny. All I see is missed calls and everybody number. They threw a little get together, I ain't even coming. And them bitches did me dirt, so it's hard to love them. Blood said fuck the hood, nigga, stay facts. Smoking 8-pack on A block, this is straight gas. Free Max, nigga, free to J and free Ray Cash. Niggas out of pocket, moisture wearing straight glass. Are you gotta do is listen, I'm just talking. I need a little deuce up, now I'm talking stupid. All them other little niggas scared, so I'm about to do it. Then I pick the mic up and start rapping, nigga. Then I pick the pole up and start clapping, nigga. Blood walk around leaking, stay and grab this nigga. Now his ass on the shirt like the last little nigga. Stand over Blood, give him 3 shots. I just gave your bitch the D, nigga, free mine. Machiavelli boys on my mama, bitch, I'm 3 pots. I'm done chasing niggas down, bitch, my feet hot. I think I'm done popping perks, nigga, detox. Nigga, shout out Coach Reese, nigga, D-Lock. Blood mad cause every time he drop, nigga, he flop. And I'm finna trip again when the beat drop. I'm high right now, off a Percocet. I threw that bitch away, but on my mama, I ain't hurting yet. They still watching, they ain't even closed the curtain yet. I might just change my whole life. I ain't certain yet. I ain't certain, nigga. I might. Yeah, I might change my whole life, but I ain't certain yet. I might get rich with a helicopter and a purple jet. They said I'ma die or go to jail because I banged the shit. I might get some green trees or some purple pie. And purple pie. And nervous guy. I take my hand to the bitch because I'm a nervous guy. Yeah, come on. Yeah, it was a bull twop, bounced out tripping.
Like that, and they would get down. So now she got her big bowl, and she puffing, she going. So now here it is. When she got down to her last little bit, man. Old girl had been crying about when she gonna taste it, when she gonna try it, da. Then she talk about, man, I ain't coming over here no more. I done spent all my money. You done smoked up all the dope. I ain't got nothing. I ain't doing this no more. Blah, blah, blah. So old girl realized that she was going to lose her cash cow, but she had to get out. Now, of course, she got some dope tucked, but she don't want to fool with that. When she got down to, like I say, about the last dub or 50, something like that, she spin around. She tell the bro that she's sitting with, she say, look, you finna hit this. You got to hit it good. You got high. She like, yeah. Basically like that. Finally, my turn. She like, okay. So now, every time, once that Brillo got real hot, when you sit a rock on it, it would sizzle. Go to bubbling and sizzling. And man, they put that fire on it and hit it. So now old girl been sitting here for hours watching Doc get down like this. Get Doc do this,
Well,
So now when Doc got the
but the channel, kid.
last rock,
Support
she
the
holding it
channel.
up. Old girl like, yeah. I heard Doc spin on her like this here. She spun her back to her. She got the rock, but she don't put the rock on the sizzle. Man, Doc stuck her finger in her mouth and had a gang of spit on her finger. And she touched that red hot Brillo, and the spit bubbled.
We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on unleashing American oil from North Dakota and Montana.
This nigga got commercials.
Crackled a little bit. Oh, she wanted that noise for old girl to hear it. Soon as it crackled and she know old girl heard it, she spun around real fast. Bang! And stuck the straw. She got the whole jar. You know what I'm saying? She got the whole big jar and then she stuck the straw. Whoop! In old girl's mouth. She telling her, pull, girl, pull, hit it, pull, pull. Old girl sucking for all she worth. She smoking spit, y'all. Doc got this girl up in here smoking spit. But now, old girl thought she was high. Because, of course, you do know by the time Doc let her hit it, the pipe full of residue. And she hadn't cleaned it yet. Pipe full of residue. So, you know, she did get some type of rush or something. But she didn't get the full effect. She's smoking spit. So Doc talking to her now. I said, good girl, you high, you high. He popping her chest and all that. You high, girl, you high. So girl went with it. So she like, we gonna do some more. We gonna do some more. Make a long story short, they end up leaving. I just shook my head.
Oh goddamn, that shit was funny to the motherfucker, boy. That nigga had me over here laughing like a motherfucker. That nigga say she smoking spit. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, this nigga, boy, you need to go and write a book. You know, tell you, boy, you need that nigga right here can be an author and all this nigga. This nigga putting a whole lot of extra on this shit, dog. This nigga done told a story about a bitch smoking spit out of crack pipe. Come on, Jay. Oh my goodness.
Y'all. Then today, you know? That woman's skin was tender and Doc tenderized it. You know? Hey, man. I can tell y'all so much of that type stuff right there, man. I seen crazy, man. Anyway, man, tell the people you love them, y'all. And don't never forget how Cartoon One, homie, I represent the gangsters, the Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, Cartoon need his ass whooped for that story. I nigga ended that bitch about a bitch smoking spit out of motherfucking crack pipe. That shit was crazy. That shit right there was insane. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Yeah, them niggas ain't come down here and do nothing. He probably heard that from one of them niggas in the penitentiary. That nigga Cartoon went got down. Yeah, that's the story he need to tell. You know what I'm saying? What made you hit that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Nigga, what made you hit that motherfucking rock? What made you hit that motherfucking rock, nigga? Was it good when you hit it? Did you like it? Would you go back and hit it again, nigga? Oh shit. This nigga big ace. No, shit.
You're now watching
Oh,
Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton, Rick Robert Compton, Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, here we is, man. Young Aunt Hefe finally respond to King Pill. What was that? 14 hours ago, man. Young Aunt Hefe said, I was going to let it go. I wasn't even going to speak on this. I was done with the issue where we left it at. King Pill went back online, and what they doing get out in front of your face, man. And this ain't got nothing to do with King Pill. Everybody do their things different. King Pill definitely he definitely got back online and had something to say about the whole staff at No Jumper. He's turning up over there going crazy. Young Aunt Hefe finally respond, man. And it's crazy, man, because I was supposed to go to No Jumper today, and I have nothing against them guys over there. They do what they do over there, man, and they run their content and how they I had to decline it for the simple fact, man, when I seen this issue right here, I said, man, it's kind of hot over there. Let me just continue to do what I do over here and let those guys over there continue to do what they do over there. They shout out to them guys. I don't have nothing against all them guys, man. They over there doing what they do. But let's get to this Young and Hefe response, and he's definitely responding back to King Pill. King Pill is on his Instagram channel. Let's get to this. Let's go.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young Aunt Hefe. Don't care about nothing what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that.
Saying what I'm doing wrong, nobody could tell me what to do right. So I learned how to do right from doing wrong, like most kids who come from our community.
Right.
I learned how to do what's right on the internet by doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
Losing shit. So would nobody teach me. So it was trial and error. So I'm bashing them until somebody say they're
marketing and promoting.
Marketing, advertise. These are commercials. They're your billboard. Stop striking them. So I pull back. But everybody,
man, you was striking. Man, I remember you would go down there. You was on there. You would go live and go to striking them niggas.
Man, 20,
this
30,
man, this sitting one on.
I pay me. I'm saying,
you stealing my shit.
I ain't understanding.
But that was Clippers. That's what them streaming on right now. That was the first Clippers that I seen. But yours was Clippers because your shit was so potent.
Yep.
The Aiden Ross and the Neons and the Cassinet and them, they got Clippers. Some of them they paying, but also they got a large fan base. Your fan base at the time wasn't even as large as it is now, but it was so potent that they were waving your flag.
Yeah.
They on YouTube waving your flag, titling it different ways.
King Cassius at that time had like 200-300 daily, getting 700-800 1,000 views off the shit I was doing off Facebook. I got his channel took down.
Yeah,
but I ain't knowing at the time. It took me 4 to 5 years to realize this is how you conquer the algorithm.
Exactly.
Your Clippers.
Exactly.
You need these people.
You really supposed to be paying these
You cannot do this by yourself.
You can't do it, bro.
You think you're doing it by yourself. It's all these people who've been taking your shit. It took me 4-5 years to realize that. Now, I ain't never got to go live. That's why I hardly go live now.
I'm saying.
I just go make a video somewhere. My clip will go take it and it's going to go to Twitter. So, yeah. So what that does is they help me sell concert tickets. They help me sell merchandise. Or they get me booked for interviews. I ain't got to monetize over there. Y'all have it. Y'all.
Oh, boy, that nigga, y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear that shit? I hope y'all paying attention, dog. I hope you niggas is paying attention, dog.
Going through that. Nav is one of my partners too. You know, he do this thing called not night shift, but supervisor. What is that shit Nav Green do? Well, he act like the shift leader.
Yeah.
He do the shift leader at the like Burger King, McDonald's shit. It's a little skits. So a young from Memphis had turned him up on TikTok. Millions and millions of views. So Nav Green had his team reach out to him and was ignoring them because he thinking they gonna run it like you running. They gonna try to take me down. So he ignoring them. Nav Green them just had to send him a blind DM like, bro, we ain't trying to take you down. Just cut us in 20%, 30%, anything. Just throw us something because we shooting this content. It costing us money. So they made a deal. That shoot him some money. Dude still run that page, millions of views.
It's a channel on TikTok, boss, a young boss, some on TikTok.
TL Young Boss.
He do millions of Charleston White.
Yeah.
I started beefing with him, homie. I was really but I didn't realize at the time, I'm thinking, man, this is stealing my content. He making me a worldwide brand. I'm looking at the fact that he getting all these millions of views. I'm realizing he making some money.
Yeah.
But he making you a worldwide brand and you ain't paying him.
Yes,
and nigga,
sir.
all he doing is just taking your real life street star videos.
Yeah.
So I think I spent a year squabbling with him. I look at TikTok one day, I got over 2 billion hashtag Charleston Whites. That's just hashtag Charleston White.
I told Wham, man, I said that billions of views
I got another,
just on TikTok.
I got another 22 million hashtag HRL, another 40 million in Charleston White memes. When I added up, I'm in 3 billion. I left him alone. Because he's like a billboard for me, homie.
Yeah.
But if ain't nobody teaching you this, then you think stealing your content, but they really working for you and they find their own way to pay themselves.
Right.
And you ain't gotta pay them. So now I let them have it. So all the fake pages, that's why you can't find me, because I let the fake pages. Now some fake pages scamming. I can't stop that.
Yeah.
But if you know me, you know I like to go live. Those are billboards for me. I don't have to pay no clippers. So I let them make their money, homie. But it took me years to understand that. And broke and angry.
Yeah.
So he trying to get everything he can get. Broke and he angry. He ain't
trying to take that shit down. Yeah. But see, get what? This you talking about, the page you talking about. See, you've birthed a lot of shit, man.
We know he talking about Dewberry. That nigga Dewberry, whole town of niggas Charleston White this, Charleston White that, 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 Charleston White this. Bitch ass.
Unbeknownst to you, right? Like with the TL Young Boss individual, they've now took the platform that they've built off your back, and now they're charging brands to, yo, we'll do collab posts with you, we'll edit your shit, we'll do that. So real life street stars pay them now.
Yeah, they pay them now.
Now they pay them, because they built it off of what you had going on and had this big audience sitting there. So it, like I say, it's one hand wash the other, both wash the face. Got to know that.
So I shouldn't have been attacking them. I should have been collaborating. I should have been, but I was reflecting what was being at me, because I was being attacked every day at the time. At the time, I was under attack every day, all day, every day. Constantly.
You were squabbling.
So every day, all day,
all contenders.
And I was attacking back. So I had to get out of attack mode. But I'm just reflecting what was before me. It wasn't until I started traveling and going for seeing love, that's when I stopped attacking.
Yeah.
It's just like them dogs that they had Michael Vick, them fighting dogs. They want some biting dogs.
Yeah.
But when you take them out that fighting environment, start patting on them and loving on them, once I start getting the love, I stop biting.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But see, I think that's why you transition right into streaming so well as well, is because not only are you a brand, you funny, you got your fan base and audience, but you also come with a lot of the attributes that they have, meaning the clippers.
Yeah.
That'll take the shit and go and do it themselves. Aiden them got that shit. Kyle, all them got that shit too, but you got to be a certain level to have it.
Well,
everybody don't got that.
From my understanding, Aiden and Kick, the ones that they have agreements with home, they pay over $1 million a month for certain.
I seen the Neon that said that.
Kyle pay good. Neon them pay good. So that's somebody that watch them every day though, and that means you watching the whole 7 hours.
Yeah.
very, very few people got that kind of commitment and dedication.
So they deserve
at the time
something.
of the night that they do it.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So of course they deserve something. I used to be disappointed with the people around me because they wouldn't capture this and clip what they see in real time.
Yes.
I got a partner, me and one of Rollo and Thug and them people. Oh yeah, he locked up right now. Man, my traveled around the country with me. But he never pulled out the camera to capture this inside. You in the room with people, if you nothing else, shake their hand and exchange numbers.
For sure.
So there's people, homie, who been with me and they wasn't nothing but errand boys and publicists, but because they was in this position, they got some phone numbers. Now they managing some of the biggest internet names that y'all know today.
That's why I don't have people with me, man. It's because I don't got no. You got to be worth something. You got to be doing something around me.
That's how Woody manager.
Yeah.
You know, she used to be my publicist.
Oh yeah, sure did. I talked to her before on your behalf.
That's how she got Woody. Man, I used to work with Charles and do this, but she had all the contact lists. So if you notice, that's why he done been on the dance on all these. So she just backdoored the
yeah, just got the numbers while she was with you and double back with them.
Yeah. So I would be mad at my partner. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, didn't nobody get no pictures?
Yeah.
No video?
Damn, I've been talking to one of the biggest in the world for 20 minutes. Y'all didn't get no picture, no nothing.
But you got a live video though.
Right. Monetizing on your own.
You don't own that. You done gave it to them.
Yeah.
Nigga, what about albums? You ain't sent me none. So all y'all done been around me. Ain't nobody captured. If it ain't documented, we ain't got this. But other people go have it.
Mm-hmm.
I be frustrated with my people, homie. So when I learned the game, I changed the internet game. You know, I made it possible where they can get $5,000 and $10,000 for an interview. Well, nobody getting paid.
Get
like
what?
that.
You sure did, bro. A lot of people say you fuck the game up with that because everybody want to share that number when everybody
they were pimping on it, and then they were pimping on it when they were good. So just think about it, homie. They were getting paid, homie. I used to wonder how the little Go Yayo them and all the young rappers and Soulja Boy them used to have all that goddamn money. They wasn't selling dope.
Right.
Soulja Boy was the first where you can get paid off the internet. He done went and got all these other little drill rappers. He went and showed them how to eat out. So then they were getting YouTube checks when YouTube was lax with the money.
They were paying.
You could cuss, you could show guns. Them niggas were getting paid like a month. And them young niggas were making damn near $30,000, $40,000 a month. So by the time the pandemic come, now they tightening it up. Because now they seeing more people starting to create content. So by the time the pandemic comes, they done implemented some new rules, some new restrictions to make it harder to get a little bit more money.
Right.
Here I come along. I don't know the community guidelines. I don't know that they pay more money to do live. I'm going live every day. YouTube impressions is in the 100 million.
Yeah.
Meaning I got 10,000 people watching me for 2 hours, and they watch the whole 2 hours. So that's when I learned about impressions.
Retention.
Those are your impressions.
Yes.
Your engagements is the comments.
Yes.
Likes, shares.
Yes.
The views is important.
Right. It's that other shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that has something to do with the CPNs on how much they pay.
It changes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So here I am. I'm breaking all the rules with everything on the checkbox to say you supposed to make the money. I'm making $16,000 a month, breaking all the rules.
I remember that.
And I'm showing everybody what I'm making.
Yeah.
That's where I up at. Because who ain't making this following the rules is they done put a team together. I need all my followers to start striking his pages. So I got all these different hitting at me. And I don't know the rules.
And you done violated all the rules. So now they going back in your catalog.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
I
you
remember
go.
when you were tearing YouTube ass up and then your channel left. You like,
there
whoa.
you go. So I went from making, in a matter of January, February, March, April, I went from the beginning of January at the start of the pandemic, making $200, within 3 to 4 months, making $16,000 a month. Don't know what the f I'm doing. I'm showing guns, bazooka, nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody blagged credit. When they took my channel, he came, but you can't do this. I'm with all her son, and nobody said, well, man, you should do pre-records, edits.
They know.
Ain't nobody giving me the game.
Yeah.
So I had to lose. And in the process, I said, life ain't about winning. Life is learning how to lose. Because you go get older, you'll lose your hair. You'll lose family members. You'll lose your teeth. You'll lose your sight. I started learning how to lose because I started losing on the internet. And that's what inspired me, was said, shit, create your own website. Start selling merchandise. Because I started saying, okay, with a business mindset, I just created a new page. The new page is monetized within 48 hours.
Every time.
Every time. So I'm saying, if they follow me like this, why wouldn't if I jump over here? Let's see if they'll follow me over here. So when I jumped over here to get the website, they started buying merchandise. The first month of sales was almost up to $10,000 because they were looking for a page and I didn't have a page.
Yeah. And that's when lost his page. Think about that.
Yeah.
So had you never lost the Instagram page?
I had lost 4 Instagrams and 2 YouTubes at this time. So and I don't went and spent all the money on guns and bullets.
What the you buy them guns and bullets?
I threatened they would put my address online. So I'm ready for war. And it was scaring me for real.
Yeah.
So they stockpiling weapons.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to talk to you about. Were you ever really felt like I'm in danger? Because you done went against some hella fast shit.
Ain't nobody stood before the world and told the Crips and Bloods, fuck y'all.
Right.
And not only that, I said, Raymond Washington and Tookie. Not only that, I said, Nipsey Hussle too. His mama, his baby. So I disrespected everything. My medical file has said I'm homicidal and suicidal. That I want to be killed by somebody. That's what my medical record say.
Yeah.
So they was trying to take my gun license from me. But they couldn't. So no judge would deem me mentally unstable. It was my rhetoric. So they going off my internet rhetoric, homie. So that's why I tell them, you better be careful what you say. Because the shit I'm saying online, they had scared white people. And they said, man, they had been calling the FBI on me. So now they took me through the mental route. And so, they said homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation. Those are powerful words.
Yeah. I mean, you indoctrinated with some shit.
Yeah. So, homie, so that's what made me change my tune.
Yeah. But so you at some point.
So yeah, I was scared.
Was you scared? What? Like
well,
what?
Homie, you got to put my address online. So address? And I done in them California start coming to the city, but they doing it with a bluff game.
Yeah.
So you remember the Compton Crip came down with the Abdul Chappelle and here come I told them Marvin. So them niggas coming into the city and they got the half-ass. Yeah, they putting the bluff game down. Nigga,
major bluff
Marv James them done drove down with the gun. So yeah, nigga, they done put the bluff game.
Yeah.
So but we don't know it's the bluff game because we look respecting. So yeah, I was.
Oh, that shit is so funny. That nigga Charleston said them niggas come down here, nigga bluffing. Them niggas wasn't gonna do nothing. They just bluffing like a motherfucker. So once we knew them niggas was bluffing, we start disrespecting them niggas too. Nigga, fuck you niggas. Oh shit, this shit funny.
Scared, but that don't. My bad.
You good?
That don't stop me. That don't stop
Say,
me
bro.
from being a warrior.
Get some paper towel.
No, that don't. Yeah, I was scared, but soldiers and warriors and fighters and you get scared, but I ain't finna. In my mind, I'm standing on right.
Yeah.
And I used to say this online. I used to say this in the shower. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Man, I'm speaking against evil, man. God, I'm saying evil.
Right.
Nigga.
And I always felt like that's what you were standing on. Like you standing on that the universe got to protect a man, but against evil. But I'm also saying fuck Nipsey and fuck his mama now.
Because I ain't saying earmuffs.
See, I think you ran some mean game with that shit.
Oh well, I
think you ran.
No, homie. So you learn this shit in college from writing papers and studying Andrew Warhol and what's that other painter name JG trying to look like B.I. Scott.
Yeah,
Basquiat. Homie. So you from going to college, you learn, homie, that when we look at these entertainers, they're not their persona. Nipsey ain't Earmus.
Or is he though?
He's not, because when you go to the funeral.
But you ain't speaking about Nipsey in the rapping context.
I'm speaking about the Rolling 60 Crip Nipsey that joined this gang that killed 8 Trays and Hoovers.
So Earmus didn't join the gang, you saying?
Irmis joined the gang and had to play Nip and couldn't take the costume off. Like OG Percy. Like most who get into this life and can't take the costume off, so they get stuck on stage.
Yes, Lord.
Nip got stuck on stage. Irmis, Nip ain't on the sideline talking to these Jewish billionaire and millionaire investors who is helping him change his communities. They're talking to Irmis. Irmis put Nip ass, left him in the car. He ain't cuz and on 6-0 cuz on neighborhood. He's not neighborhood need white folk.
Yeah.
When he was going down there to talk to the police department to create this new gang incentive program, Nip can't do that.
Right.
But the 60s mad at Irmis for doing this in the name of Nip.
Yeah.
The 60s wasn't happy with Nip. But when you go to the funeral outside off of Mama's porch, we go to Mama's porch, we ain't Nip. Mama ain't calling. Hey, Nipsey, neighborhood Nip.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at the funeral. I went to Nipsey Hussle funeral with the Rolling 60s Crips. One of the original founders and original Crip members, Cappuccino. So I'm riding in the car with Cappuccino. I'm in a Sprinter van with Miss SS. One of the original, these people, these elders in their 60s, almost 70s.
Yeah.
I'm with the originals. Barfoot, Pookie, all them. So I want to know who is Nipsey Hussle, because before he died, I didn't know who the fuck he was. I knew he was a rapper. I knew he was a Rolling 60. Had never heard his music, other than the song with YG. I lived in LA at the time. I stayed on Imperial, Vermont, right there on the borderline of Denver Lanes in the Hoover's neighborhood. I worked at Diamonddale Adolescent Group Home. So I ain't really know who Nip was. But when I went back home, my city, from the radio station, everybody, they got a whole downtown celebration by the nigga who done died in LA because we seen some news clippings of him talking some talk.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, well, so I went to saying, we got such and such around here that's a Nipsey Hussle. I didn't name myself. Right. I went to naming other people who do what y'all think, and y'all even support these. How y'all celebrate? So God made it for a way for me to get an invitation, because even though I didn't have a California driver, because you had to have a California driving license ID to get a ticket to the funeral. So I'm cool with Skull at the time. Another original Crip, founder of the A-Tray Gangster Crip. So I'm cool with OG Skull at the time. So he's staying at King Baba Louie house. King Baba Louie is one of the original founders of the Pyru.
Yeah.
I done connected with all the originals. So we go to the funeral together. But me and Skull catch the Uber to the 60s neighborhood. So we at the original house where the Rolling 60s started. So I'm soaking up the history. And I still got Rolling 60 tattooed on me. So I'm gonna know who Nip is. So when I go to the funeral, I don't never heard the name Nipsey. I heard the music playing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But we at the Staples Center. The Romans do. That's what the Bible.
Yeah.
I'm smoking
do
too.
like the Romans do.
Man.
Yeah. When in Rome.
Man, I'm in Rome.
Yeah.
So, but I'm here to learn. Here, I don't know what nobody else heard.
Yeah, you gonna soak some game.
I'm here to learn who is this without a jealousy or envy. But I'm saying I've been doing this work in this town for working, and I don't get no support. I'm a little offended by this.
Yeah.
So I'm on a whole nother mission when I go. And I'm jealous that my city is celebrating, and I've been putting it now, and then they going against me. So I sat there and I listened. I heard Irmis. I said, man, that was sharp. Then I heard a little boy get up there and say, last night, Irmis came to me in a dream. I put that blunt out. What? He said, what's up, killer? And he was in heaven. Nigga, blew my mind.
Yeah.
Then he went on to give a detailed account in a conversation of this guy by the name of Irmis. Nigga, shit. Yeah.
No, yeah.
But I'm saying, when I go look at Nip, I'm seeing him slap the reporter. I'm seeing I'm a 60 for anything, cuz. What? But after the funeral, nigga, I'm riding. I get a ride back home. Skull leave me in the neighborhood. He leave me in the 60s neighborhood. I don't know nobody. And I had sent that nigga had a pistol in a bag of mine. He called one of them 60s, one of them old 60s niggas, said, "Say, man, get that bag. You got a woo woo woo." Now, them niggas ain't gonna give me that bag and they know I got a pistol.
Yeah.
So when I asked for it, he said, "Now we'll get it to him." So now I'm over there disarmed. I got a pocket full of money. So the procession getting ready to come. Me and Raymond Washington's daughter got separated from the crowd. So nigga, every set, every gang. So I gotta play security because I know anything happening. You know, my life. I'm in the hand.
Yeah.
Just like in training day. She gonna left me over here. So, but I'm a fly smooth little nigga. And you never let them see you sweat. So now I want them parts, homie.
Yeah,
Like
one thing about you.
I want them parts, homie. So yeah, so I need a ride home. But LAPD, they used the helicopters to jam the cell phone tower, so we couldn't use the phones for whatever reason. They shut down all the stores, so ain't no Uber coming. California, LA, dangerous place.
Yeah, it's a dangerous.
And then, nigga, every set in LA is coming to this area, homie. You got so this is a volcano. If you see, go back and just look at the pictures, homie. This is a volcano. This is LAPD worst nightmare.
Yeah.
So in the 60s is on edge.
Right, because
you know
they just lost one of the big dogs.
And they on
face
edge.
of it, really.
Yeah, and they tripping, homie. So so I needed a ride back, back and close to the Hoovers territory. So Raymond Washington, best friend, big sight. Big old, he don't talk. I'm talking about big old intimidate. So I should say, big sight, man, can I pay you to give me a ride back to the hood? I don't really know what hood I am in. So he said, where I said off of Imperial, Vermont. So he tell me what it was. So and as we riding, he tell me a story of a young kid about 11, 12 years old that walked up to him and said, "Say, big homie, can I ask you a question?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Why you gang banging?" He said, "Shit, I gang bang because I was born to." He said, "This young 11, 12-year-old kid by the name of Earman say, big homie, when I grow up, I'm going to change the hood." That wasn't Nipsey. Nipsey was just a vehicle to keep him protected. Big Sam didn't join 60s. Nip did. Big Sam was never cool with Nip being a 60.
Yeah.
So Earman wasn't supposed to be a gang member or a gangbanger, but because he was, that cost him his life.
That's crazy how decisions work, choices work, and even if it don't
playing
get
this
you
role
now,
though,
yeah.
And you trying to come out of this role, nigga, he ain't have no business playing that role, and you done made it to this status. So it's a lesson to be learned, homie. That still on the front line telling homie that nigga one post, yeah, homie. So yeah.
But I think that the Nipsey thing is extremely interesting. Big U wasn't at the funeral, was it?
And go. It's a lot behind that, homie. But don't nothing happen, homie. The feds is saying it, but they're not saying it. And a lot of what they saying, homie, they saying we know, we just don't have. Why you think? Come on, homie. We make his trade for the food to go back there. Inmates make his trade. Come on, they the Mexican for the film.
If the face of the 60s go down, man, it's a response about that. But now, with that ideology, I would say that they wouldn't have let Whack 100 and them move around as much as they was.
Whack 100 don't move around. Whack 100 ain't seen in LA.
But they had no jump, no jump.
No, you going to jail.
It'd whack up if I were
man. They don't, man. They know the homie. those that know.
Yeah.
They know the feds in now.
Yeah. Nah, we know they look.
Nigga, he said the Fed came and got me and asked me about it. Everybody that went there, to the Feds in now. They ain't watching. They in there. Figure out who he is. Homie's not an entity. They playing on Melvin from the internet speaking game. That's how I met Melvin Farmer from the internet speaking game.
Right.
At the time, he was doing speaking engagement with John Gotti Jr. What's the Tone from the Latin King out of New York, Tone. So Melvin Farmer, John Gotti Jr., Latin King Tone. I think they were putting Barefoot Pookie on there. And one other person, Fred Hampton Jr. So they were doing a speaking tour for man, what's that shit called? Man, that conflict resolution shit. Them there, homie. So they wanted to pull me in because I got all the traction with the youth. Right. And the youth shit nationally. This nationally. So they pulling me in on a national level because I'm in DC. So that's how me and Melvin met. So when I had a little issue with the police, when they take me to the crazy house, and put that tag on me, me and my mom and everybody, homie, know that for me to be what I was at the time as radical, as I was with my voice toward white people, man, let's leave a little bit, because interaction with the police, homie, they on alert. You see what I'm saying? Every time, because they put this on me.
Yeah. So they look at you a certain way, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm a threat to them, and I got a lot, and I post all these in my rhetoric, homie. So at the time was white folk this.
And then you got a following on top of that. That make you even more dangerous. This mic can press a button and really start activating around this.
Yeah. So homie, so in Ted Cruz, John Cornyn, Rubio, man, Senator Harold Dalton. I can go on, but because I had worked with these people, they saying, man, something done happened to Charles. Something went crazy.
Yeah, they're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Because of the
work you done done.
Plus, I'm with the old pops. The old pops and them got a history with white folks. They got a real organization called Texas, and it's a group of some military men, and they don't fight number police. One of them done killed a captain in a warden. So they don't be moved. So when you hear me say certain names, old Weezer, Eroy Brown, homie, those names scare white people, and those men mentored me. So
that's who you got a lot of your game from too.
Yeah,
he followed me on Facebook.
Yeah,
man.
So when they took me in, homie, they want to dissect the brain. They study out social media posts. So they kept for like 7 days.
What was this in LA or Texas?
No, it was in Texas.
Okay.
So that's what made me move to LA.
Yeah.
So a lot of
you got out of there.
I got out. Yeah. So me and my homeboy partner had just killed a high-ranking police officer. So it was a lot of tension between me and my local police department. So you see me keep going to jail, keep getting these charges. That's my local police department getting their lick back. I infiltrated our police department, homie. I met with a.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Miami is back, and they haven't missed a beat.
I've heard some rumors.
Me and Kyle name. I met with our city council member. So here I'm in the community working with kids with a sincere heart and a desire to work with youth who were once like me. Troubled kid, juvenile, tricked by the culture, bought into the bullshit, come from a good home, raised right, but just doing wrong, basically trying to help save, I believe this is my God-given purpose. Step out. You can't step in the studio and call. He blowing my phone up over here. He charged want me to call.
That nigga
crazy. So I'm really sincerely trying to help in the community. And I got the game from Jewish people who saying, you want to be a self-sustained organization, Charleston. Yes. You don't want grant money. You don't want funding. You want to be self-sustained.
You got that game from the Jews.
From the Jews. You want to be self-sustained. You don't be a beggar. The nonprofit is good, but you want your people, the people you seem to help, your constituents, your community. Yes. Why would anybody give you anything? And that's why black people can't get nothing, because their constituents don't give to them. Right. So when they gave me that game, I came back to the community. The old niggas say, you got to have something to sell. So that's why you see me selling barbecue.
Yes.
I'm selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to be self-sustainable. So I met with Gina Bivens, who was our city councilman of District 5. She said, Charleston, all the help that you need is with the police department. And that's in every black community. All the funding that your little league footballs, your after school programs, your nonprofits, your boys and girls club, your mentoring program, all of that funding comes from the police department.
Right.
Y'all down
That's
here.
why they got the PAL league and shit.
There you
for the
go.
kids.
Because it don't come from the police department. It comes by the way of public safety funding. But why is our funding coming from public safety? High crime areas, gangs.
Yes.
So we have to have the funding. So
gang intervention.
So we're gonna give your police department $700 million for 1 year. Out of that $700 million, $400 million is theirs. $300 million is the communities. But if you don't for your kids swimming, it's coming through public safety.
Yeah.
Public safety. That goes for parks and recreation. That's parks and recreation. That's your swimming pool. So if you need all that, that's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some of this.
Yes.
Gang intervention, gang prevention. So it's not just to lock up. Those are your intervention. We got plenty of money to prevent this. But if y'all don't fuck with us, man, I don't fuck with the police.
Mom,
guess who gets the money? Your preachers. Because your preachers.
We got Fifth Ward in this bitch, man. Shout out to my nigga Moan up in this motherfucker, man. What's the goddamn deal?
With the police. Yeah. That's why every time it's a police shooting, something happen, they go get the priest. Man, go get Reverend. Reverend getting the money. You know why? Because they told Reverend how to get the 501c3. Yeah. So Reverend don't just want God's money no more. He want tax exemption from your money you give him. So they done told Reverend how to get the 501c3. Now Reverend got the 501c3. Reverend's supposed to have an after school program. He's supposed to have a daycare, but he using the money another way. So they give him the funding because you won't with the police. Yeah. So when I got that game, I said, well, shit, I ain't a criminal. Let me go with the police.
That's a mean thing from my community, though, right? Just being black, I think you broke that, though. You kind of broke the mold with an interaction with the police, even for the benefits. Wouldn't even, like you saying, wouldn't even go over there to feed the children.
Man, a promoter. Homie, a promoter can have Stop the Violence concerts and get free money from the county. Pay this, pay that. You talking about $50,000, $60,000 that they'll give you.
This is for educational purposes only. I'm just listening to this shit right here, but I don't know what they talking about with the police shit. You know what I'm telling you? We still don't fuck with the police around here. You know what I'm telling you? So yeah, I just want to let y'all know that. God.
You to put a Stop the Violent event on, go get who you like as a rap. But if you don't fuck with these people, then they go buy a new tank. They go buy them drones you can't see in the sky and
put shit all around the city spying.
There you go. They finna go buy some toys.
Yeah. For sure.
And you don't know they got the money neither. Shit. We finna find a way to funnel it somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this.
So shit. But if you ain't got that game, homie, so I'm saying we all can't be anti-police. When we know we need the police. When I got that game, it wasn't that I was forced to. I'm saying, okay, when you realize how the 501c3 and the nonprofit work, this where most of the money at. You ain't got to stand on the corner with the kids, with the little league football team, and got the cheerleading girls out there with their skirts on, looking like little. You got the little boys nappy-headed with their pads half off and on. You ain't got to do that, homie, when you understand you can go over here and take their money and create some type of booster fund for the kids. That Chick-fil-A, that McDonald's, that all them Taco Bells, all them places, fast food places you got in your community, you supposed to go over there and partner with them. Hey, these sales tonight, we're going to bring all these people over here. They supposed to get money back, but you don't with with these people, so you don't know. So you steady trying to shame black people into giving you. So homie, when Gina Bivens said that, homie, I went and developed, relationship with the police department, and by doing that over the years, when I see that there's a police officer that's doing something, and people call me and say something, I got some power to call down there and have that officer move to another side of town.
Yeah.
When they got all the rookies over here at nighttime, say, look out, Deputy Dean, man, why y'all got all the rookies over here? It come with the rookie mistakes. We need some veteran laws on this side of town, man. Don't put all the rookies over here, man. They got, you know what I'm saying? So you building that kind of relationship as a community leader. Homie, it wasn't when I started trying to go radical that they started saying, man, hey, we don't know about Charles.
Yeah.
But I'm repeating the rhetoric of the old. You see what I'm saying? And I'm starting to be more for us. Now I'm talking FUBU talk. For us, by us, with us, of us, or against us. Now I'm starting to grow my dreads. Now I ain't clean cut no more. So now the white people really put it back now.
Yeah.
Because I'm really starting to go like my people.
Roll. Roll.
I was gonna be a sellout.
Yeah.
They were grooming me to be a real and I was jumping in the chair to be groomed.
Yeah.
Out of disdain and anger toward the culture. Not that I've been a victim of the culture. I was victimized by the culture because I was tricked and it was propagated to me as a kid.
Yeah. I think we've all went through that, man. Like, even with me, I had got around certain people and been like, I just know he a hustler. Cause he been talking hustle shit. Can you give me 50 bricks?
Y'all want to go watch the rest of that shit, man? Y'all know where to go find that shit at. But we got some new shit to go tend to, though. And then Cat Williams just came out with another interview with Camilo Anthony. Shit, we sure about to see what that bitch do. I gotta go back to the playlist. So yeah, y'all hold it down, man. Let's get this new content going. I ain't got shit to do. Shit, I got me a whole 6-pack like a motherfucker. And we blowing good. And I got some tacos downstairs. And I'm about to go get them out as soon as I get to playing this content. No cap. Yeah, if y'all want to go finish watching that bitch, y'all can, though. That nigga was over there talking that shit, though. But we ain't got all day for that shit. Shout out to Charleston. Hey, what's up, man? We got Moan in the building, dog. Real shit. So we about to skip to this new content, man. We gonna have to close some motherfucking.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? Because I mean, we day. You could call me Kaz.
You know what I'm saying? And it's your boy, I'm back. It's the Kid Merrill, baby, the Human Durag Flap. We in the building. This is a sports betting partner of the NBA. Listen, man, these guests that we are getting. There's guests. You know what I mean? There's invited people that you come through and you have a good time, you have a good conversation. And then there's the guest. You know what I'm saying? Today, we got one of those guys.
Yes.
The capital THE guest. Y'all know him as comedian extraordinaire, of course. You know what I'm saying? He's done multiple specials, multiple tours, arenas. You've seen him on TV, silver screen, small screen, digital screen, everywhere. He's a legend in the game. He's the GOAT.
Yeah,
it
man.
Is Cat Williams, ladies and gentlemen, in the building. Brooklyn, we're here, baby.
Yes,
Cat, what's good, man?
Welcome to the hood, Cat.
baby. Welcome to Brooklyn.
Thank you so much. I
The
appreciate
energy
it.
changes when you walk in the room,
It's
man.
magnificent in Brooklyn.
Instantly.
That's me to go up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel that way as well. Great vibe here.
Cat, it's gonna be a good one. We love to begin every episode with something we call the Connect, right? Obviously, yourself, Carmelo, has some history. You know what I mean? We like to have the guests talk about the first time they either met Melo or the first time y'all crossed paths or anything like that. So what was the first time, linking with the Hall of Famer, number 7?
What was it like, Melo? Tell them.
I mean, we've been in a couple rooms. We've been in a couple areas, a couple environments together. I think at the time, you got to think about the time period. We talking about mid 2000s, 03, 04, 05, 06, where hip hop was at, where the culture was at.
Yes.
It was very intertwined at that point in time, right? So it was very rare that you just saw this athlete over here, just a comedians over here, rappers. No, you saw rappers, comedian, athletes all intertwined. So we talking about New York City, we talk about Atlanta, we talk, we use DC, like we talking about really on the road, and we just kept crossing paths. It wasn't like we just sat down and just chopped it up, but we really was just crossing paths. And I think that the energy that I had and I was moving with at that point in time, and the energy that Cat was moving with and where he was at in the game, and that's what we was actually relating to us from a comedian from a comedic standpoint. So you gravitated to that, and then you saw him. He's around. You could talk to him. He's approachable. He's funny as shit. He's outside after the club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he wasn't your regular comedian around that time. So that was kind of my connection with him.
Thank you, Melo. That was magnificent. See, that's really the way it was. Just because I'm such a basketball fan, and the basketball players that I know them so well. So like I met Shaq when I was 16, you know what I mean? And the first time that I met him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar answered his door. So it's like two basketball legends. I met Larry Johnson when I'm the same age. So I've always appreciated the fact that these superhuman characters that perform for us in the basketball arena also have to navigate a real life. And we recognize greatness in the basketball world on and off the court. And Melo was always one of those top tier guys. So
making that parallel, bro, y'all both are kind of like in y'all respective fields, kind of like man of the people types, right?
Yeah.
Where people fuck with y'all, you know what I mean? Like the people, right? Like the culture. People like to call it the culture, but it's really the people outside in the street. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck with y'all and place y'all in like a very high esteem where like, certain like outlets or certain media might not. You know what I mean? Like, why do you think that is? Is it just because it's like, yo, you just real all the time? It's like no bullshit, and people see that and respect that?
We have certain requirements for our representation. So if we're going to fuck with somebody, there's certain things there's a way we will hope they would carry it. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Melo always hit all of those boxes. As a basketball player, you didn't want somebody that was always doing too much. But you certainly couldn't tolerate somebody who was never doing nothing. And Melo showed you, you see what I'm saying? At each point where a fan base requires you to make certain moves or decisions based upon what it is you represent, we always recognize the people that do that, that make you a Hall of Famer in multiple lanes. It makes a difference. Like,
that's a fact.
When you say you're a basketball fan, like what drew you to the game? Like, what was your initial, you know what I mean? Like, all right, like I'm locking in on this. Like, this is my sport. This is my favorite sport.
All of my sports, I just require it to present me with an opportunity where I can do better than you might imagine, right? So basketball is a game that was designed to teach the gospel of Jesus Christ, that you could have 5 people together. If they were all on one accord, they could move like one machine and do this goal, right? And that's how it was designed. In basketball, I'm 5'5", so there's a whole realm of basketball I can't experience. I don't have any above the rim experience. On the other hand, I'm not Angel Reese. I'm 99% on my layups because I can't afford to miss a layup. My layup is my dunk. You understand me?
Right. You
Right.
can't get your rebound.
Right. So I don't care if the defender is 7'9". The taller and bigger he is, the more he cannot keep up with these first 3 steps I'm finna hit him with. So I don't have to focus on him. I have to focus on the next defender. Like, there are times when it looks like I have an easy layup, but that pass is supposed to be that outlet pass. You're supposed to delegate. See, these laws of basketball translate into business, into life, into, the trust that you have to have, that you need your point guard to do point guard shit, and you need your center to do, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
of course.
the relationships. And so yeah, I appreciate that about basketball.
In addition to that, we spoke on it earlier, but I feel like yourself, Carmelo, and Meryl spoke on you guys being people's champions, but you guys also occupy a space within the culture that I don't think a lot of people sort of get to, right? Like a lot of people either have sort of great moments or flame out. And, I think there's been a level of consistency with yourself, whether it's television, music, movie, stand-up, Mello in his career. But within all of that, it's the way people talk about y'all outside of what you do that I think connects y'all the most.
That's
right?
the most important thing.
Yeah, it's like as men, as people, like you could enjoy what somebody does as an entertainer or as an athlete, but you have a different level of appreciation for them when you get to know them as men. And I think that's the same sort of like ecosystem y'all both sort of like occupy. So like that connect when y'all first met in like the mid 2000s, where and I'm just remembering what's happened, like tall tees and
I never wore a tall tee. I thought medium was too tall.
but you understand what I'm saying? It's like, there's a certain level of authenticity that, the people that swear by both of y'all.
Not a certain level. It has to be complete.
Yeah.
See, it's not pretending like you don't fuck up. It's the fact that you don't lie, whether it's good or bad. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of how people may react or feel about it or any of that. Yeah. Commitment.
And also, people we like to see people go through shit to see how they gonna come out the shit.
Because you picked a winner. Right? You picked a winner. So I feel badly for those that have aligned themselves with losers. It's a terrible position, but it's free to switch that.
At any time.
At any point. At any point, you can just go with a real winner.
Just take the loser setting off. Yeah, you be good.
Yeah. But it's people want to connect. People want to be able to say, man, he or she been through what I've been through or going through what I'm going through. We a mirror, you know what I mean? We also insights of how people, the everyday person, could actually look at somebody and be like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do that. Based on what we stand on and how we persevere through all of that.
Yeah.
Because if we go through this shit and we fold, then we ain't inspiring nobody. We actually motivating people to fold. If he did it and it's cool, then shit, I'm a fold too. I don't have to put forth as that much effort.
Right.
But if they see us go through the fire and still come through it and persevere through it and still stand strong and still remain or keep our integrity intact and our character intact, right? No matter what anybody say, our character is intact. And when you have good character, and you stand on what you stand on, right, wrong, or indifferent, people could relate to that. And they have an opportunity to see it, the longevity in that. We're talking about he's 3 decades in this industry.
Yeah,
I'm 2
easy
decades into this industry. So when you get a chance to see the movie throughout, and you still get the opportunity to design your ending, that's what people can relate to. And that's why I feel like Cat is in that same situation.
In the driver's seat.
You got to be in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
We done paid the bus, the coins and shit. We done did that already.
Yeah, niggas done did that. Inside the back and shit.
We done did the
graffiti on the window.
We done did all of that.
Right.
Now we here get to talk about it in the golly fashion.
Right. So Melo, obviously a Hall of Fame athlete. You obviously, Cat, got some athletic exploits. You've been viral before viral was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Just out here.
Correct.
This 40-yard dash, though, is one of the first, most recent
legit
situations where you was like, yo, I really do this shit.
Okay, so here's...
He's hauling ass, though.
No, sir. So I
So I'll say this.
I just ran a 4.4. So even if you just go to the beginning at it and pause. So here's the problem. I never wore cleats before. So this was my first time running in cleats.
That's different.
And running on
that's turf or grass. That's turf or grass.
Right.
It's very different.
Turf.
It's definitely different,
so,
sure.
Like, no, my knees should never be that high because I dig in when I run because I'm 5'5", you see?
Right.
But matter of fact, the beauty of me is I don't have to just have the conversation. Like we can go right in the parking lot, and in these pants and shoes, I can really show you the 4.4. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
So no, this is what I tell you.
You already know that if you gonna challenge him.
I don't need a challenger.
Yo, listen.
If somebody was dumb enough to line against me, that's fine. But I'm saying,
I see the shit. I see the footage.
Just do it.
And this is what I tell you.
I love it because you back the talk up.
Yeah.
Niggas talk about they running 4.4, 4.5. Niggas ain't running that out here.
They talking about once in their life. I'm talking about every day, 5 times a day. I'm ready to race. Like I'm.
You was that kid in the neighborhood? Like I'll beat anybody in a race.
When I'm in Los Angeles at the Lakewood Hop doing comedy there and at the Hollywood Park Casino, part of our festivities is after the show, I race any comers. Race after I'm doing 11 races a night. Like, I'm legendary. Understand that. Understand. I don't. Not only don't I lie, I don't have the reasons for it.
You know what
I'm saying? Even when
a night is
even when like understand, I'm never in shorts or in the shoes I'm supposed to be in or ready for the situation.
You coming fresh off stage.
Like we doing this in streets. Like I'm doing this in dress shoes. Like no. I'm saying it's the only reason we would be having the conversation. Why?
You got the shoes in the trunk? Like the
I don't need shoes.
You just
I don't need shoes.
And whatever.
It's not a requirement. We're gonna go right outside of here. Like, it's not a requirement.
So this is what I tell you. Like you were saying before, we was talking about like the height thing. I coach youth football.
Yeah.
There's kids in there that's 5'5".
Yeah.
They run sub 4.5 40s. You know what I'm saying? Because they're light.
That's why when I said on Shannon that I ran that outrageous time, you just have to understand that was me as a young person. I didn't smoke cigarettes or weed or drink or none of that. I was a real specimen out there. But I'm saying what's before you is 50-some years old doing that without breaking the sweat and like knock it off.
Shout out to you because I need one of them parachutes.
God has given the blessings that He's given, so I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm half that age. I still got to get a good stretch.
Racing niggas after the show is wild.
Because is laid down. They chilling.
On the athletic tip, staying there, you know what I'm saying? You linked up with Lethal Shooter.
Right.
Lethal Shooter's with everybody.
You know what I'm saying? How
Lethal Shooter's out
what's
here
the
right
form
now,
like?
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, hold on. But if you're gonna have Mello critique this form, I gotta get a disclaimer first.
Okay, yeah, right.
Right.
Give us
the context.
Right, right.
So
Okay.
you set the tone.
All right. So Lethal Shooter is one of the greatest in the world.
Yes.
Like,
Out of
there's
control.
no denying that. My issue with basketball is I've broken every one of my fingers at least twice on each hand, right? So when I'm catching the ball, I'm trying to catch it in my palms and not on my fingers. And my
Okay.
fingers getting stubbed is excruciating.
I
And
can see that.
so my whole shooting form and everything is tailored to that. And yeah,
So you shoot mostly palms.
twice, like, so yeah, I have an entirely different shooting form. But it's why even once I tore the 2 rotator cuffs, I can still get my shot off.
Dog.
Because it might be ugly, but the consistency of it is what you can't deal with.
That's what I told my kids.
And I'm getting all the rebounds. You're not gonna beat me to a rebound. Like, I'm gonna get 2 shots for every 1 shot of you anyway. Like,
That's it.
Hey, the jump shot is one thing, but I think y'all ran 94 feet just racing just now.
no, it's nothing. Like,
And you dusted the Lethal Shooter in this one. Like,
No.
we get to that part?
I've never seen this.
we
There
weren't
we go.
really ready.
Splashed it.
Look, I'm doing these without dribbling. Did you notice? I'm not even dribbling at the foul line.
Nah, this is the
So I slow up and let him catch right there, but then I show him the jet. No, this is easy work. CJ. Yeah, you can't beat him. It don't matter.
He smoke Chris.
No, don't talk like that. He'll smoke you too. He here. I'm saying nobody in here can. I'm saying don't clown him. He ran as fast as he could.
Man,
I gotta stretch.
There's no beating me.
If I'm one thing is self-aware, I know
Yeah.
that I'll get dusted by everybody in this room.
I can see it on
40-yard dash.
Yeah, I'm saying he did a good job. But more importantly than that, he's a helpful guy.
Yeah, big time.
Oh,
You know
he's
what
the
I mean?
man. Love that
And
guy.
so I couldn't allow him to change my shot.
So he worked
But
within.
he helped me see things that I never would have seen. I played basketball my whole life. I never once in my life thought, did I catch this ball with the seams the right way? I didn't even know the ball had seams.
You're not even counting them on the fingertips.
Yo,
Why would I cough on live TV?
come on, Jay.
But yeah, he taught me a lot of things that were super important and immediately helpful. And so that
Talking
was
about like
important.
rotation,
Oh, shit.
because it wasn't mechanics. You said like he didn't fuck with the form because it's a painful thing, but it was like mechanics. Yo, aim at this.
No, because I was commenting that he's like a machine when he shoots, right? And he was showing me how to be aware of the things that I wasn't aware of. So I shoot better off balance. You know what I mean?
Because of your form.
Because right.
Yeah.
So
Halliburton.
my whole thing is, if you set a pick for me, I need you to actually touch the defender, because if you will just touch the defender, I'm past him by the time that happens. You see?
Right.
So
Your quickness.
right. And that's the only thing I got. And the fact the shot is ugly, I just don't get blocked because you're not even thinking I'm shooting. There's no shit taking place. I'm
Hey. 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 I come from the heart of the city. I slept in the trench with the hardest niggas. Got my name way back in the game cause I kept that 40 with me. Going that city, I hop out, bust on 40 niggas. Hey, Freddie B, that's still me. I'm still one of them niggas. These niggas know they fucked up. All this came up out of the hustle. I don't believe in luck. Hey, have you ever ran that powder, sold a fiend some dust? I just spent 500,000. Nigga call my bluff. They say, Freddie, ain't this your time? Yeah, out here my house, they never know, but yeah, I put the paper on the head. Rolling out this pill, I miss my dog. I just flew to Miami, I'm trying to duck D-Law. Niggas acting like they be popping. They I put my watch up out the garden, but I went roll, nigga. I slept in the trench with the hardest niggas. Got my name way back in the game cause I kept that 40 with me. Going that city, I hop out, bust on 40 niggas. Hey, Freddie B, that's still me. I'm still one of them niggas. Oh God. These niggas know they fucked up. All this came up out the hustle. I don't believe in luck. Hey, have you ever ran that powder, sold a fiend some dust, nigga? I just spent 500,000, nigga, call my bluff. Man, it's something about them trenches. Tell me how you supposed to feel when you miss your nigga. I might cry off in a car, looking at your picture. Never gotta question my loyalty, you gon' always be my nigga. I could've been up the city, could've been with Rolls Royce. I could've been hit your little bitch, I made her play with a toy. Drop down on one knee, I crossed my heart and thank the Lord. Shot me in my leg, I went in bulletproof the cars. I slept in the trench with the hardest niggas. Got my name way back in the game cause I kept that 40 with me. Going that city, I hop out, bust on 40 niggas. Hey, Freddie B, that's still me, I'm still one of them niggas. Oh God. These niggas know they fucked up. All this came up out the hustle. I don't believe in luck. Hey, have you ever ran that powder, sold a fiend some dust, nigga? I just spent 500,000, nigga, call my bluff.
So,
good.
good luck with that.
He got the Shawn Marion,
Yeah, right. But yeah,
It's unorthodox release.
Word.
It's hard to defend that.
It's like the Papa Shot shit, bro. Just flicking it up, like, but it goes. I always tell people, like, you remember in school when it was like the students versus the faculty, and like the science teacher would have a crazy jump shot, but it would go in every time. You know what I'm saying? The form would look crazy, but it would go every time.
I'm envisioning him coming off a screen and shooting
like that, flip, like wow. You know what I'm saying? And just straight net. That should have get you fucking mad, nigga. What?
Oh,
yeah,
like,
it's my only free opportunity where somebody's not gonna block the shit out of it. Is right there. Yeah.
You are very impressive, man. Like you like the man of many trades, though. You fast as niggas. You out there shoot with lethal shooter. you run it in the parking lots. Like you impressive, champ.
After the show, it's the most interesting man alive.
Standing on it. That's why it's impressive and it's honorable because you stand on it. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas that say you can't beat me 1-on-1 and then don't do it, but you stand on it. You impressive, champ. You like a real athlete. You like one of the little niggas in the hood though that. They jumping off the mattresses. They on the monkey bars. They like everywhere. They go.
That's what I say, yo. I'll make sure
they play football, soccer,
every sport.
They playing rock ball. Like it's you. You was that
nigga come around with a tennis racket. You like where the fuck you get that?
Every sport. Every sport.
I wasn't allowed in my childhood. I wasn't allowed to experience any athletic moments. So, I had 6 or 7 coaches come to our house and my parents wouldn't allow anything. So I learned from reading so many books that the preservation of your inner child is responsible for dictating how long you live. Because there are certain things that your childlike self would like and expects and would like to see and would be excited about. You still maintaining that and being able to foster that as you increase in years is just super helpful. And you understand that the more books you read, that, that's the preservation of life. Who gives a fuck what age you are, that's why health is wealth. You see, it's the ability for you to smile and go out in the sun and enjoy the things that are free. You got to have enough money to do the free stuff. You see?
Yeah.
And so all of that is tied to your childlike self, the things that matter to you. Then you have to constantly feed that and give that the freedom to try something and not do well at it. And then figure out, why didn't I do well at that? Well, I could quit, but I could also try to get better. How could I possibly get better? What would make this a better situation? Right. And so carrying that with you in each of your endeavors, that's what I'm trying to show to the people that I represent.
And that's honorable, brother. Like
Right.
honestly, that's respectful. Let's keep it on that note though. Let's keep it in that tone. Like we have something here that we call like the 7 p.m. moment. As a player, 7 p.m. usually the time it was for me to lock in, getting ready for a game, getting ready for a moment right before the ball go up. So we use 7 p.m. moment on this show as a way for our guests to kind of just take us back to a very specific time or crossroads moment in your life and your career that really made you a game changer, or it was very game changing in your life. Like, what was that 7 p.m. moment for yourself?
Part of what makes me such an optimistic person, and part of what fuels the fact that I appear unbreakable is I attempt to make every moment a 7 p.m. moment, and to imagine that it might not ever go past whatever this thing is. So it doesn't matter if it's movie or TV or stand up or an interview or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Each of these might be the last time I get a chance to do this particular thing. And I'm trying to capture that moment, a mental picture and a mental movie of this. Only because my initial list of things that I wanted to do in my life, I have probably done that whole list my first couple of years in Hollywood. And then I had another. It's important to current with your life.
Like Champ said, like you're an interesting dude, man. You do a lot of different things. What are some of those things on that list that you're talking about, like that you've done and that you've yet to do?
So even with purchasing the military base for the movie studio and the 16 that we have, going to work out there at Fort McClellan in Anniston, Alabama. This is a guy doing a movie studio who's in the movie business, you see? So I'm not just complaining about situations, because you can't just do that. You got to be able to give income and jobs and support. You got to be able to if you're really in the league like that. And so it was important for me to get a place where we can just do great movies, and there is no casting couch and no demonic rituals you gotta follow, and you don't have to bring baby oil and nothing that might compromise you, and there's nobody judging you. It's just a place that makes really great movies, and you can come there and do that. And so Kemet Movie Works is that. And so the fact that it is so beautiful and important is important to me. By the same token, when I was growing up, I was a speed reader, and then in our class, we were able to take speed reading, and I was top of the class. So I understand that when I tell people like I done read thousands of books, they're like, sure you have, but they don't think you owned thousands of books. Like I owned thousands of books. Like I'm not having a conversation because, because all of these things are important. Like, because of the quality of the things I was reading, like I'm getting something from each of these.
Right.
Like, Like I'm learning something from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm having a whole experience. I'm seeing how people operate under duress. Like I'm reading Winston Churchill's biography. I don't know who he is, but I'm finna explore his life. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's why I try to have all 7 p.m. moments as much as possible, because we know that life ain't promised. We know how lucky we are that we woke up every morning, thanks to God. But a lot of times we get so busy, we don't act like that, right?
Yeah.
But the way he done blessed me my entire life and kept me, you follow what I'm saying? I've been arrested 35 times, you know what I mean? I'm out here talking to you, you know what I mean? I got 19 assault and batteries, you know what I'm saying? This is a Daniel in the Lion's Den type story he's been able to take me through. And I've just had to be faithful, you know? I make sure that I'm as impeccable as I can be. And when you make mistakes, be accountable, you know?
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Speaking about
Oh, makes perfect sense. Yeah, you feel me? I'm sitting here like going to church. I'm like,
that's a fact.
God is
Stay
important.
mellow, man. Yeah, nah.
Stay mellow. Come on, man.
Praise. And speaking of Kemet, you said that it's a place where people could go and just kind of create, right? Which is which is real rare. You know what I'm saying nowadays. You know what I mean? Because of like the industry, the way things work, gatekeeping, all of that. What was the like the impetus for you to start creating this, to go down there, make that investment in Alabama, open up that studio, you know what I mean, and invest back into your craft, into comedy
and the community.
Well, if comedy is my craft, then we have to be realistic and realize that Hollywood was in large part built on the back of comedy. The fact that no matter what color you were or what your ethnic group, if you did a funny movie, people responded to that. And that was important in our business. As far as Black movies are concerned, there's not enough of those as it is, because they all require a trauma base. So in order to do a movie with Black people, something got to be happening to somebody.
Yeah.
You see? And our white counterparts can make a movie about
fucking golf,
us going out
to the
for the
store.
weekend for this wine tasting and the hilarities that ensued. You know what I mean? And so understanding both of those lanes and being in that world, it was just important that there be somewhere that people could go. But by the same token, it's why I would experience a lot of opposition as well, because nobody cares about the guy that's trying to help other people in real life. So they were not really fans of Nikola Tesla while he was here, because of the fact that he was honest. He didn't say he came up with his ideas. He said he went to Egypt and got the information, and he said that he studied that in the Sumerians and came up with it, and he wanted to just give free energy to the world. And as soon as they knock him off now, everybody can make billions of dollars off of energy, and everybody can have an electric company. And, so this road is a dangerous and hazardous road, but it has all the benefits as well. So,
in addition to that, I feel like in the same sort of spirit of creating the studio, stand-up comedians, I think now more than ever, are more than just guys telling jokes. They kind of follow your philosophy. They kind of, when they want to make sense of all the craziness happening outside, they look to you guys as more of like the modern day philosophers. So,
and well, they don't have to be.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't have to be.
Too.
There's okay.
They could be a goofball. See, there's room in comedy for goofballs.
Right.
Like, we don't need everybody talking about the same stuff I be talking about.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean for you specifically.
Oh, for me specifically.
For you specifically, people follow you in that sort of vein where, yes, you're entertaining, yes, you're comedic, but also, as I mentioned earlier, you live by a specific code that is infallible, to even get into your eco space. How much more important is it, that part of it, as far as like people following you and your philosophies just on life, in addition to just being an incredible comedian on top of all that, and the businesses that you've run on top of all that? How do you kind of find that balance?
There's no need for balance. That is well balanced. You see, I'm a public official, so everything I do is for the public's perusement. So my job is to do the best that I can, to try as hard as I can to figure out what are the things that I could do that would add and uplift this, and then doing it. And so, as a facilitator, as a vessel, my job is easy. Like I can stay committed because I'm only representing authenticity, and I am showing that as well. So it's not very difficult to walk the walk and talk the talk.
When you do interviews, I feel like you typically, like, you don't hold back. Like, you speak truth to power every time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I mean, like, it goes a little bit out there, viral, whatever you want to call it.
I've beaten people up, and I've been beat up. If you've ever been in both of those positions, then you understand. Like,
Right.
I never, the blessing with me is I never have a bad intention. It's always for a reason, like, regardless. And if the truth is involved, then I'm not even allowed to be worried. What would I be worried about? It's those that traffic in falsehoods that got to worry about me because I'll say something. You see?
Right.
Right. So you don't be scared of your own dog.
Okay.
Speaking of that, you just had, speaking about 7 p.m. moments, right? And speaking about, you can't be afraid of your own dog, in a sense. I actually love that quote.
Because I love my dogs.
Yeah. But you had a moment on Club Shay Shay, a couple months back, and that right there was a moment that kind of shot a shooting star for Shannon, right? And just that ecosystem of conversations. And you were very candid, but you were very, very peaceful while you're saying these things, right? A lot of kind of sound bites came out of that. That single moment, to me, like I say, changed Shannon's whole conglomerate that he got going on. It brought more awareness and more attention. Maybe more
biggest
than
interview of the year.
That was one of the biggest ones, I would say.
The biggest interview in YouTube history. So those aren't the same things.
They're not the same things.
Yeah.
But even with that being said,
yeah,
I don't think he was ready for that moment. Like, how did that, from an outsider, how did that change his life at that moment? And how did that change your life at that moment? Not your life in general, but at that moment, how did life change?
The interview had to go to somebody. If I know beforehand what I'm capable of delivering, then I also know to be judicious in who I'm picking to get that. If I know Cat, he's only comfortable if he got the drop on you when he come to get interviewed anyway, because he wants to make sure that you don't flip on him. But all Shannon was going to get was a blessing, and that was all I was there to make sure that happened.
You ain't got to drop on anybody here, do you?
I was like, man, this is the blessing.
This is the blessing part of those interviews, It's the blessing part of that podcast.
Right. Well, I'm saying in my personal business, You can either do the dirt or you can know the dirt. I'm one of the chosen high rank. And so dirt responds as they should when the vacuum walks in.
Nah, come on, are you a rapper? You rap on the side?
Clearly, sir, yes.
BTA on FDA. Might catch a Rico like Doug. Told my mama
Keep that
I'll
shit
be
under the
okay. I
rug.
swept that shit under the rug. Soon as I got hit, got stitched up, then I went right
the
back to the
hood.
hood. You know where the prices is good. Flatbacks to pack 3-5 in the wood.
Hey, hey.
Walked through the mall, I seen that little bitch. I knew he didn't want none. Soon as you diss, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you is not gon' stop nothing. Spit on his pussy after he get fucked. Gently ain't duck nothing. That bitch, she know what she did. I don't wanna talk about it, but when it happens, you know that it is what it is. No, I can't go back and forth on the net with you niggas. Can't go get a check with a nigga. Go fuck me a bad bitch out and sleep in the bed with my motherfucking pistol. No, I can't go like that. Let's go send them a missile. I know the op mom miserable. Ghost gun sit on my hip with that bitch not invisible. How in the fuck do you stab big cripple? I ain't crippled. Trish in the baby wanna sip like a nipple. Suck like a nipple, nigga. BTA on FDA. Might catch a Rico like Doug. Told my mama I'll be okay. I sweep that shit under the rug. Soon as I got hit, got stitched up, then I went right back to the hood. You know where the prices is good. Flatbacks to pack 3-5 in the wood. Why the fuck these niggas keep thinking I'm playing with these niggas, man? Cause I ain't. You rap out a foe, but we ducking the hate. Fuck K-Dot, bitch, we ride with that Drake. It ain't shit to get hit when I'm spending that pay. Walk through the mall, I seen that little bitch. I knew he didn't want none. Soon as you diss, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you is not gon' stop nothing. Spit on his pussy after he get fucked. Gently ain't duck nothing. That bitch, she know what she did. I don't wanna talk about it, but when it happens, you know that it is what it is. No, I can't go back and forth on the net with you niggas. Can't go get a check with a nigga. Go suck me a bad bitch out and sleep in the bed with my motherfucking pistol.
I still rap currently. Yeah. But my point was that I came to deliver an interview having seen some of my competitors and peers get on that same court and do a performance that involved my name. And so once 6 or 7 of you have made this same violation and chastise the I'm supposed to come in and restore order because that's my position. The fact that it's ignored by the clowns because they're all in the same frat comedically, like that's all well and good to be done. And if God lets me know it's a good time for that, that's how I'm going to write it up and deliver it. So I didn't know anything Shannon was going to say. I didn't know what questions he was going to ask. Like there was no conversation. Like,
right.
Yeah.
What was the impetus behind that? Like, what made you say, like you said, like, you basically answered the question already, but what made you say, all right, man, enough is enough? I've heard y'all say, you know what I mean? And it's all false. I got to come up here and set the record straight. Did you go up there with that intention or was it something that just happened?
If there is a God side and the other side, if there are moral things and things that are immoral, if there is this side or that side, it can't be left up to thought process. I'm an enforcer on this side. I'm not only on God's side, I'm active, right? And so comedically, that means that, you know how sticks and stones may bones, but words will never hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
We traffic in words. I can get up with these words and end your legacy.
We've seen it.
I don't care how long. Right. Because if it's built on sand, it just is.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel any type of way by exposing your hand. That's how this game works. I don't mean to break your ankles, but if I cross you over, I just did, didn't I? Take it how you want to take it. Don't get mad at my little celebration.
It's a reason why third hour is missing. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. It's a reason. I ain't even know a lot of light to go ahead.
Got an active pineal gland.
That eye's powerful.
Let me tell you something, man. Like the fallout from that interview, it almost felt like prophecy for a lot of people. Like it was my first time hearing those things.
Yeah.
And I didn't do no Googles or wasn't really in social media or keeping up on any of that stuff. I look at it and be like, it felt like prophecy. Like as the year went on, things that you said in that interview, headline after headline.
You mean like Diddy going to jail or TDJ stepping down? Which one?
I mean, it was all there. It was all there. And then like every time you see like hashtag Cat was right. Cat's right. They have the clip.
I'm only trying to tell the truth.
How many of those you get a day though? Cat was right.
I don't look at it like that. I don't own the information. Consequently, it's never a problem trying to be humble. I'm always humble. Like I know I ain't shit. I know why